And so you guys find yourself outside the cave.
Okay, first things first, I'm gonna go grab those fucking fireballs. Since we completely forgot them on the way in, apparently.
Yes. you grab all 3 of them.
Alrighty, I will add 3 of them. What is it in the builder? Name of it?
There is no name of bottles of fire.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a throw.
Alchemist fire, maybe?
No, it doesn't really. It's not really alchemist fire. It's more like a.
It's
more like a Molotov cocktail than alchemist fire.
Okay.
He said fire bottles, Tux, not fireballs.
Fire bottles.
We didn't have 3 of them. There was 2 of them. One of them was used to burn the cart. Remember?
Thank you, teachers, Pat. Okay, you have 2 of them, Sable.
Okay.
And who picked up the?
Thank you, Tingle. I forgot.
Yeah. Who picked up the lightning thing from the rats? Okay.
Probably Gav, because he's our pack horse.
No, I have
pretty
that.
much. Oh.
I have a range weapon.
Mark's like, I've got it, and then Sable's like, probably Gav.
Also, when we go out, I will kick a stone and be very angry.
Why?
All I wanted was some money. Really, all I wanted. Just some money. And now we have to save the kingdom, want the king. Every time, Linara does this, Linara does that.
Everything.
I always have to fix everything.
Excuse me. We had to save you twice from drowning. You don't.
Okay, we have to fix everything.
There you go. Everybody with Sable has to fix everything.
Francisco needs to fix nothing.
Sable just points out the obvious. And guys, you know there's a bridge over there. Where'd you go with those pile of rocks?
God damn it.
Francisco has yet to get wet in this campaign.
Yeah, the first time you got lucky, and then you shot your gold pouch.
Where's this? Oh, where's Linara?
To be fair, there could have been something under it. Anyway.
Why is Jimmy dead, Linara? Why is Jimmy dead? God damn it.
Who the hell's Jimmy? And why do we care?
I'll tell you later.
Well, friends, perhaps we should hasten back.
And Sable just loses items. Yeah, that's pretty much Sable.
Yeah, well, where are we going first? Duchy of Farron?
No, we're going... Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's right, to get for the money for slaying the goblins.
Damn it, they remembered!
Damn it! We remembered everything.
But if it's revolving around getting gold, you're not going to get it past Mark. Because he was trying to get gold from killing those halflings.
Yeah, it's true, he was. He was trying.
And yet I ended up keeping mine, which is funny.
No, like, still getting gold in Redwood for killing the halflings.
Oh, right, as a reward.
Which turned out was not something that we should have done for the town of Redwood.
Those halflings are single-handedly driving their economy.
Well, that's what they get for being raping lumberjacks. Now they get nothing.
Yeah.
Sable.
Right, so I guess we're heading back to the Citois?
No, we're going back to the duchy first.
That's what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we go straight to Amwich. I guess Rystone and Amwich.
Onwards to the Duchy. Past the Duchy on the left-hand side.
Alright, so the trek back to the duchy isn't very long. In fact, it takes you only a few hours to get back to the gates, which happen to be closed right now, even though it's the middle of the day.
Oh no. Oh no, you're not denying me my money.
Yeah, I stopped. We want our gold, Jason. You're not stopping.
Francisco will strut over magnificently to the door and give a hard knock on it. The gate doors.
You're gonna knock through a giant gate. I hope somebody hears you.
I'm gonna bang it then, Mr. Semantics.
He bangs the door.
Francisco bangs on the door. Yes, Francisco bangs on the door.
Yep. That's how this game starts. Francisco bangs the door.
There's no one outside, right?
There does not appear to be anyone outside. It seems people had packed up in a haste.
What?
Are there any signs of like, damage to the landscape or shit.
Not on this side, no.
Are
Seems pretty cool.
there any steps, any footsteps or anything like that on the ground showing that people scurried off?
They
in a hurry?
didn't seem to scurry off. They seem to, the footsteps seem to lead into the duchy.
Maybe hit it harder.
I'm going to try pulling and pushing the door, obviously.
Hey Gav, how about you use your spear? Oh wait!
Sounds low, the time we don't pull or push the door, it will actually be unlocked. So I'm going to pull and push.
So what are you doing?
I'm pulling or pushing the door.
Do a strength check.
Oh no.
Or athletics, I guess. Whatever the hell it is.
Breaks his
Let's
neck.
see what's going I'm going to go with athletics, because I actually have a positive to that. No, what?
Your arms flimsily flail against the door and just against what appear to be like 50-foot high fucking gates to the duchy.
This appears to be a stout fortification.
Gav, did you want to try or should I?
You do, Fester.
Alright, since it's been a while, square brackets.
Could you just white thingy move under there?
19.
Tinglenator, you struggle for a little bit, and then after pulling on it for a little bit, the door suddenly slides open, and you hear a voice from behind that says, "Get in, get in, get in!"
We scurry
How do
in?
you do that?
You guys scurry in to see something that you probably didn't want to see to begin with. Over on
Dead
the
babies?
well, you're on the western half of the duchy. It seems like the eastern half of the duchy's on fire.
That is something you don't see every day.
I will let out.
I'm
Hey,
gonna-
diplomatic, what the hell happened? The guy who let us in.
The castle's on fire, it seems.
Well, it's the eastern portion. There's a big fire in the eastern portion, and when you turn to the guy and ask that, Mark, the captain the guard captain, the captain of the guard, which you spoke to, who hired you, looks at you and says, "Well, don't just stand there. Grab a bucket and start throwing water on that damn thing."
Okay.
In bucket we trust.
But of course, and I will go and do so.
You race towards the fire, Francisco, only to realize
Hopefully
that
not into it.
well, you race towards it, not into it. I don't think Francisco's that dumb.
No comments.
You race towards the fire, Francisco, only to realize that a bucket's probably not going to stop that from being on fire. It's a relatively large fire.
Anybody got any water attacks?
I can turn into
Try
water,
your
but that's not going to do anything.
Francisco, after a
Well,
few
ask
minutes...
again, what happened?
Hey, hang on. Francisco, after a few minutes of racing towards the fire, you notice that the fire then dissipates, and your old friend Emrakul, seems to form into the fire and then dissipate into a smoke, and then the fire subsides. Only to realize that the rest of the duchy's perfectly fine.
My friends, I have done it!
Fuck.
The fire is vanquished.
Do a
Bluff.
bluff or one of those kind of checks, or a bluff check.
Bluff is the lying one. Give me a second, I need to check some.
Damn you, Dark Vault, I'm not going to sacrifice myself to put out a fire.
I need to check something because I took something last level that may help with this. Yeah, I'm gonna use friendly deception, which allows me to use words of friendship on a bluff check, so I get an extra +5 on top of this. And my macro is actually wrong. I should have.
If you botch this,
If I botch this, I'll just crawl in a hole and die. Okay. There'll be an extra 5 on top of this. So 31.
What is your name? Oh, stranger comes up. What is your name, sir?
I am Francisco de Levante, bard extraordinaire.
You hired us.
Oh, hail Francisco! He saved the duchy! Hail Francisco! At which point the crowd starts cheering Francisco's name. And they carry him off on their shoulders to apparently towards the castle of the Frerin.
I'm gonna slam my head against the wall, because I can't believe this happened.
The God Captain's still here.
Oh, hail Francisco! Francisco, the savior of Frerin!
The God Captain's still here.
I honestly didn't think that would work.
So I guess we're just gonna follow Sable then, because he's being carried off without his horse. Really?
They're carrying him off. Basically, he's basically crowd surfing towards the castle, which you do. Would you say gleefully follow?
No. More like begrudgingly follow.
Begrudgingly.
Tempted to just walk away in the opposite direction.
I'm tempted to stay with the God Captain to get our money.
All right. Well, for those of you who do follow, in fact, you're following the guard captain too because he's following it too because he's amazed.
Let us follow the guard captain who Jason doesn't remember his name.
You're right. I know.
Siege Hardyfist.
Siege Hardyfist.
Oh, it's Siege Hardyfist.
Hardyfist.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I remember his fucking name. You guys aren't going to see him after this day after anyway. Whatever.
That's Siege.
Foreshadowing!
Oh, Siege.
We're gonna drag him along with us.
Yes, we'll protect Siege.
That's 500 gold per person.
Siege Hardyfist, come back. You guys begrudgingly go towards the castle where, at an overlook, the Grand Lord of the Duchy stares and looks down at the crowd, and he seems quite confused as to what the hell's going on. The crowd seems to be jubilant, and they seem to have taken Francisco to the front, where he's greeted by several servants who seem confused as well as to what's going on. One of them asks, "Pardon me, sir, but could you tell me what just happened?"
That's what I'd like to know.
Well, you see, me and my companions, we just arrived, and saw that half the duchy was on fire. I bravely ran towards to aid, and through sheer perseverance, the fire was quelled.
Diplomacy, that one.
Diplomacy? Okay.
Well, yeah, diplomacy.
Oh, closer. You see to me?
You say it's been at least 5 minutes since I got there.
No.
How close is he to me?
He's gonna get this stuff, dude. We're close enough.
Yeah. It's even
What's that bonus
25 feet to get +2.
Okay, +2.
Yeah, you're close enough.
So diplomacy or bluff?
Bluff.
No, see.
I'm gonna rethink that one. That's definitely bluff.
Yeah, then no +2.
I will not accept that the fire
He's got a
ran away from
+5.
Francisco.
No, I don't get the +5 unless it's been like a fair while until I used it last. It's an encounter, but out of battle, it's like
5
essentially the time. Yeah, would I be able to use that again? I don't know. I don't think it's been long enough.
No, it has not been
No,
long
it's
enough, Sable.
Okay then, so I'll just do the regular roll, and there'll be a 2 after this because of the thing.
No, that's only for diplomacy. That's not for bluff.
Okay, well I rolled the 25.
The servant looks at you and goes, why don't you follow me, and we'll take you to the Lord's chamber. And, yes, it's very... The duchy was on fire, you say?
As plain as day, feel free to ask the crowd. They saw it as much as I did, and along with my compatriots as well.
The servant looks behind you for a second, and then sees the crowd, and then looks at you again, and goes, why don't you follow me? And he walks off.
As well.
He walks off towards the. He walks off towards the Lord's chambers, and the doors close, leaving the rest of you outside.
I really hope the crowd turned out to be goblins in disguise.
That would have been hilarious.
I will keep my eye on the
crowd?
Siege Hardyfist guy.
Yes, can you just stick to him?
You do well.
Can we get our money from him right now, Jason, so that before you murder him?
Siege Hardyfist looks at you guys and goes, you're back. I assume you did what you needed to do.
Yep, we killed the goblins.
Good. You have proof?
Proof?
I kill Siege Hardyfist.
You forgot to get proof.
You have the necklace? Do you have anything?
Did we pick up the necklace? Wait, no,
necklace.
Gav, you have the spear the goblin had, didn't you? Try showing him that.
No, I have the spear. I'll show him the spear the goblin
Mark
had.
took everything.
It's a magical spear. Magical goblin spear.
Ah, so you didn't recover the amulet that you needed to recover. The amulet that I sent you to recover.
Sorry.
Did you put an amulet? I did not write
No,
down
it was
necklace.
the cross.
Cross. You got the
Oh,
cross.
the cross.
Cross that was taken by that Emrakul has.
Emrakul. Really? You don't
Yep.
say.
Am I called the chaotic?
The chaotic, yes. Don't say his name incorrectly. He'll murder you.
Do you know him?
Know of him. I think you should come with me. I'll give you gentlemen and ladies your gold.
Hey.
And he leads you off to the to a local watchtower, where he gives you the reward you were promised.
Yes.
Including Sable's thingy?
Yeah, we get Sable's gold. He doesn't get any.
Yes.
Oh, he gets his gold.
He says, wasn't there another one of you? Wasn't there 4 of you?
He's off getting ready to be murdered. Put in jail. Something.
You sound very concerned for your friend. Maybe you should go see to him.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's good. He's had worse.
Well,
You should see this one town. We were surrounded by lumberjacks.
You were in Rewood?
Yep.
Strange place, that. Here, I'll give you his thingamabobber, there.
I give you my word, he will get it.
There, Shazmar.
Huzzah, thank you.
Yeah, just make sure he gets it. It is his, after all. Now, about this Emrakul guy. Did you kill him?
Nah, he was an illusion? I have no idea about magic.
The place the goblins were at, it was kind of...
Weird.
How to explain it? Yeah, weird is probably the best word to use.
What do you mean, weird?
It seemed to be running on some ancient technology. And it had a gate to the... What was the gate to, Jason's like the netherworld or something?
You don't know what it was to.
No, it's just a
Looked
gate
like
to
hell.
some...
Looked like to you guys, it looked like it was a gate to hell.
Yeah, it looked like a gate to hell.
Huh. Gates to hell in the mountain. You know, part of me
Like a nice
is...
enough fellow, he let us go after we asked him to.
He let you go?
Yeah.
Oh, we just have to deliver a message.
To who?
King of Amwich,
The Lord of Amwich.
whatever.
And what is this message?
That we're all gonna die.
Huh. Maybe you should get going to do that then.
Yep.
That's our plan.
Someone wanted gold.
Let's see. Well, I need not delay your trip any further. I do hope your friend will be joining you on this trip. I hope so. Otherwise, Emrakul would be very, very upset if the message wasn't delivered as he intended it to be.
What do you know about him? About this Emrakul guy?
Well, I do know that he tends to, rule the southern lands.
Tends
essentially.
to? Well,
Yeah, well, see, long time ago, shit happened, alright? One kingdom split up into 2, and this guy, Emrakul, kinda is in power. He's not really king or anything like that, but he's a dick, and we've been kinda keeping him at bay here at the duchy, and if he's saying he's gonna start killing everything, chances are guys higher up than me need to know.
Yeah.
very well. We will deliver a message.
I probably should do that really fast.
Yep.
In fact, you know what, with your friend in there, you probably should tell the Lord of the Duchy. The Grand Lord.
Just a question, would you be able to loan us some horses to be able to get there quicker?
Yes. I can loan
Thank
you
you.
4 horses.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, you should probably go get your friend and get the hell out of here really fast.
Yep, we'll do that right now.
Okay. Don't drop your coins.
How much was it? For 500, right? Yes. Per person?
I only took 200. 100 for me, 100 for Sable. You guys divide the rest, whatever you want yourself. Sable ain't getting more than 100.
Was it 500 per person or 500 altogether?
It was 500 together.
It was 500 total. 500 per person. What do you think? Crazy?
Yeah, it was like, oh.
Get the whole regiment in there and clean out the cave for 500 a person.
You two can get 150 each because Gav kind of needs it to fix his lance. Ha!
Well, okay then.
Yep. Alright, so we're off to go grab Sable from the Lord of Amwich, Lord of the Duchy.
You go to the Grand Lord's castle, and you notice that the keep is shuttered at the moment. Trying to get towards it is even difficult because of the crowd cheering for Francisco. Meanwhile, while you guys are struggling...
Wait a second.
Hang on, while you guys are struggling through the crowd, just give me a minute, I do have to focus on Francisco a little bit. Yeah. Francisco!
Yes.
You are in the Lord's chambers, and these chambers are quite grand. The floors seems to be tiled in marble. There are several decorative items around the what appears to be more of a hall than a chamber, and of course the Lord's chair or throne, center rear of the room. Finally, the Lord of the Duchy walks down a staircase to your left. He's a tall, slender man, pale-faced, seems to be elven in nature with his ears, and he speaks to you. Sir, might you be this Francisco they're talking about?
I'm going to bow accordingly. Yes, I am, my lord.
Ah, they seem to say you've just saved the duchy from something. Not to be ignorant or stupid, but, and he leans in close to you and whispers, so nobody else can hear, what the hell did you just save us from?
I'm gonna whisper back. I arrived, sir, and there was some kind of fire, the details of which I may need to discuss with you in private.
Ah, I see. Well, why don't you follow me and we can discuss this more privately, at which point you're led to the back by the Grand Lord, and there's a back room there, which the door locks behind you, almost magically. And this room is a small room, seems to be kind of either a negotiating room or an interrogation room. There's just a table and two chairs.
Yes. Shut up, Tingle. This is according to plan, believe it or not.
I know.
The Grand Lord says to you, now, we're in this private room, no one can hear us. So, what happened out there?
Well, my companions and I had arrived from a minor job in the mountains concerning some, was it goblins, Jason?
Yes.
Yeah.
Concerning some goblins and the retrieval of a cross, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Though, when we arrived there, we found many a strange thing. Walls of metal and odd portals to goodness knows where. But more interestingly, we came across a man known as...
Emrakul.
Fuck, I've forgotten his name! Sorry. Emrakul, okay.
Be chaotic.
Yeah, we came across a man named Emrakul the Chaotic.
Emrakul the Chaotic, you say?
Indeed. And he asked that we bring a message to the Lord of Amwich, and obviously it seems the smart thing to do to mention it to you as well, that he's planning something of an offensive action against everyone, really.
Planning something of an offensive action. Perhaps you could elaborate on exactly what he said.
I would, but I forgot what he said exactly.
I'm
not saying that in character. I've got it in my notes, but now I can find it.
Let's say that again, Mark.
He wants to turn order to chaos and chaos to order.
That's sorry, it was in my notes, but I couldn't find them. He mentioned something of turning chaos to order and order to chaos. I do not try to figure out the ramblings of a madman, but that is what he said. And as for what brought me here, we arrived back at the Duchy. We were let in by a very panicked captain of the guard and found that it appeared that half of the Duchy was on fire. Now, being a concerned citizen as I am, I rushed to try and help. When I neared the fire, it dissipated, and Emrakul appeared and very much disappeared in a puff of smoke. Now, Admittedly, I may have had to bend the truth slightly with the crowd, because goodness knows a fire is a lot easier to explain than a chaotic madman so easily able to do something of this scale.
That's nice.
I'm sure you understand.
Do diplomacy check, please.
Has it been long enough for my words of friendship yet?
Yes, it has.
Alright then.
Especially considering you were a wordy bastard and it took that long anyway.
Yay! Okay then, there'll be a 5 on top of this. Ooh, 25.
He looks at you and ponders for a moment. If what you say is true, then that means the forces we've been keeping at bay here may have very well decided that it's time to attack, which would be a very bad thing for the Duchy. I'm glad you've told me, and at least now we can stay on high alert. Emrakul is known for doing some very strange illusions, but he's not known for doing much in terms of actual damage. I assume that the portion of the Duchy which was supposedly on fire is actually quite alright, but I will have my men check it out anyway.
Indeed, I did not have much chance to look for long, as the crowd whisked me away.
It could have been much of an illusion. He's been known to do certain parlor tricks like that to get our attention before. I would have you carry that message to the Lord of Amwich as fast as possible. You're the only ones I would actually trust with it right now. I would also say that try to keep this on the low from the public. It's getting late now. At least it's starting to get late, and I think if you start your travels tonight, you may find that you'll have a bit of trouble. You say you were with some friends?
Yes, I was. My traveling companions, as they should be waiting for me, along with fucking Mr. Siege Hardifist, who originally hired us for the job. So I believe I will meet them there.
Well, I'll have someone fetch them, and you guys can spend the night here and then be off in the morning.
Thank you, my lord.
Of course, you do have to understand I do kind of have to keep you here for the night, because if I had dismissed you, this crowd might be a little bit unruly. We'll have a little bit of a celebration, and you'll have to give a speech to the crowd to calm them down, if you will. They seem to have been spooked by that little illusion.
But of course, my lord, discretion is my specialty.
Excellent. Well, I can say this much: you'll always be welcome here, assuming you don't end up doing something stupid. But I'll have a man grab your friends, or by the way, what do they look like?
The more recognizable of the group is a large metallic man. I believe a warforged it is called. Very easy to spot. Helmet, flowing cape, spear on the hand, and such. The other is a mystical-looking man, veins, bluish, veiny veins about his face, and the other is an assuming woman.
Bluish, veiny veins.
Shut up. But yes, the last of them is a very unassuming lass, but not to be taken lightly, of course.
I see. Well, your descriptions are quite quirky, but I'll have my men fetch them. For now, please. He opens the. He waves at the door and behind you, and it opens, and a guard is standing behind there. This guard will show you to your room for the night, and I would appreciate it if you were down here in a couple of hours, so we can have a little bit of a discussion with the people from the balcony, as we like to call them.
Of course, my lord.
And he bows to you and then exits, and the guard bows to the Grand Lord and then speaks to you and says, "Right this way, sir." And leads
thank you, and I strut out in a manly fashion.
He leads you up 3 or 4, well, it's technically 3 flights of stairs, but one of them is about 2 stories tall. So it ends up being about 4 flights of stairs to where a set of rooms are. It seems to be a set of guest rooms specifically for people. And he leads you to one of the rooms, which he says, "Well, this is your room for the night. You're welcome to roam around the castle. Just stay out of the guards' quarters and stay out of the kitchen. Last time we had a guest snooping around in the kitchen, they end up burning half their face. Dumbass."
Thank you, my good man. And I'm gonna, let's see. I'm gonna give him a couple of gold. It is not much, but I always make a point of.
The guard looks at you and he looks at you and then he looks at himself dressed in the Grand Duchy's royal guard robe and says, "Sir, I am no damn bellboy."
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's like, come on,
Do not be
Sable.
insulted. It is a thing I do, a habit, if you will.
Yes, well, you have a fun night then. And then he walks off.
Can I climb up top the guard tower?
God damn it,
Try if you want.
Okay.
Are you really going to?
No.
Okay.
I was waiting for a dice
Are
roll.
we gonna fetch us immediately, or can we do something first?
Well, I was going to get to that, but then Tingle wanted to climb a guard tower.
I'm just picturing like Francisco in his room, and then just Tingle falling by the window.
As you guys struggle to get through the crowd, a contingent of royal guard come from the front door. They seek you out from the crowd, and then they say, "You're to come with us immediately."
Okie dokie.
What did we do wrong?
They lead you to the castle and lead you inside, and the castle gates close. And they said, "You're spending the night here. One of your friends is here, and he's managed to acquire room and board for the night, though I don't know how exactly he did it."
We wonder a lot of things of how he gets to do it.
Yeah, well, things happen behind a locked private door that nobody can listen in on, so we don't know exactly what's up with that little friend of yours. He might be a little... But you've got rooms upstairs next to his. All three of you get 3 rooms, so I'm instructed to lead you up there. Say that again?
What is it,
Little... Actually, Tingle, do a streetwise check.
Me? Oh god, I'm gonna get fucking lost. Streetwise, it's horrible.
Well, that's what happens when you talk to people, Tingle.
What are you talking? Me talk to people.
Yeah.
I said, like, climb the tower, not next to any guards.
Do your roll.
Jeez.
No, you're not doing... Just do your roll.
16.
Tingle, you, after being in here for a little bit, you're starting to get the feeling that the Grand Lord, just through people talking on the side as you walk through, you're starting to get the feeling the Grand Lord might be a little gay, just a little.
Flaming homosexual.
Is it because of the fact that we have a party member who seems to be flaming gay as well?
Hey, how dare you? I am a ladies' man of the highest caliber.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you understood the guard conversation at all, you may have picked that up.
Yeah. Alright.
Anyway, they lead you up to your rooms, and they show you where Francisco is staying.
Is there another room?
There's 3 rooms. There's 4 rooms. 1 for each of you.
I take the farthest room away from Sable.
I will yell at Sable. What did you do? What did you do?
I have no idea what I'm talking about. They,
You get picked up
had
by
a
the guard,
conversation.
pushed in here, and weren't even charging us with anything. What did you do?
I have spoken with the Lord here, and well, to be blunt and vague as possible, I mentioned to him things that needed to be mentioned, and then I gave a sort of knowing look about the our message. Hopefully they caught it, but I don't know if they did. Yes,
who are you talking to? Wait. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Okay. You, Mark, need to do a streetwise check.
Oh god.
Streetwise.
If you need something that's like this, trying to sense
25.
emotions.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you definitely pick up a one he's sitting at.
See,
I was still
inside-
at him. Then go to my room.
I think there's a skill for like sensing like intent.
Insight.
Should be perception or insight, but whatever.
Insight.
Insight.
Okay.
Streetwise now.
But the way you implied it though was not really perception or insight. It was more of you were trying to imply with looks and things.
Fair enough. I was just trying to do it.
Yeah,
for
I
my
probably
own.
should have been a percent. Whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. She gets it.
Okay.
This character can almost read minds anyway, so...
Yeah, I know.
But yes, and until tomorrow, we are granted room and board here. We are asked not to stray too far or into the kitchens.
Are you,
For some
or...
reason.
Can we leave the castle? Because I need to buy something.
I do not know.
Can we
I
have
suppose
the lens that
I
needs to
could
be
wonder
fixed?
not to go too far, though.
It was never implied.
Never implied.
Yeah, but they did kind of mention that it's getting dark, and I would not risk going to Maywick to get locked out of the duchy for the night.
I mean, you can probably buy stuff in the duchy. I need journey bread.
Probably.
I can give you journey bread. I have 10 journey bread.
Sorry for the coughing. I'm sick.
So what are you guys trying to do?
I want to buy journey.
Alright.
Daggers.
Are you trying to leave the castle?
Probably, unless I can buy it like you.
This doesn't seem to be a store here, but you go to the front gate of the. I'm guessing you're going to go to the front gate of the castle then.
Yep. Yes.
You go to the front gate of the castle, and the guard looks at you and says, "Where are you off to?"
Are the shops still open?
I imagine the shops are still open. You're going to have a hell of a time getting past that crowd outside.
Well, they're not here for me. They're here for my kind of friend.
That's strange.
It's a back door or something, or a window.
Well,
Just give up and wait till tomorrow. We have fucking horses. It's not going to take that long.
if you want, I can have a servant go out for you. Pick up what you need.
No, I can do it myself. I'm gonna do it tomorrow then.
Okie dokie. You have a good day then.
Okay, we'll go to my room then.
Go back to your room.
He went out for a walk.
That's right.
It was a nice stroll.
Yeah, but I don't trust anybody with my money, though.
Now we noticed.
You guys gonna do anything else?
I'm going to bed.
I'm going to sleep under my bed again.
What? Yeah, okay.
Mark is the boogie monster.
There's a sleeping order under the bed. From the wall, there's a wall, and then there's Linara stuff, and there's Linara, and then there's a huge fucking sword. So she can grab it and slash at people trying to rob her.
Sable, a couple hours later, there's a little knock at your door. Sir, are you ready? Your presence is requested.
I need but a moment to freshen myself up. And, Jason, I'm going to do a ritual. Ritual, rather. It is the Glib Limerick ritual.
Okay.
Actually, first off, how long does it take to get down to where I was? Like, how long a walk?
5 minutes, if that.
Let's see. Let me just double check this, because there is a slightly short duration on this.
10 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to, actually, I'm going to do this, just before, because it's the Glib Limerick ritual. It's a 1 minute, ritual time, and it lasts 10 minutes. So I'm going to, basically do this right before I go out.
Alright, you perform your ritual.
Alright, now, whoosh.
And a short-haired lady leads you down the hallway quite slowly to a balcony where the Grand Lord is standing and greets you, and says, "Friends, citizens, as I have promised," and turning towards the crowd downstairs who are still partying. It seems the Grand Lord has provided ample supplies for a party to commence down there, including many, many, many kegs of ale. As I have promised, the hero of the day, Francisco, will say a few words to you. And he smiles and nods to you and says, "I hope you know what you're doing."
I believe I do. And I strut forward magnificently.
Oh, God.
Hey, I need to make an entrance with these
I'm
guys.
swearing while I'm asleep. I just know when it's happening. Fuck.
As Francisco struts, the crowd cheers.
I'm gonna motion for them to settle down. It's like, I am happy that you could all be here, my friends, and obviously I will like to say a few words. And I first off would like to perhaps say a few words regarding the fine work that all of the peoples of this fine duchy do. Through my travels through here, I have found many a charming time and beautiful scenery and kind people, and I thank you for it.
More speech.
Fuck!
Settle down, my friends, and it is with that in mind that today I did. It is still the same day, right? It's just
Yes, same day. Yeah.
Okay, that is why this day that is what drove me to do what I did and to and extinguish this fire that so threatened this wonderful, wonderful city.
Bluff check.
Okay then. I am gonna use my my words of friendship / deception on my bluff, so there's a +5 on top of this. 22. Because my Gliblimic ritual, I get to roll it twice and take either result.
Okay.
Let me just double check that before I go wasting it.
Yes.
Whenever you make a bluff check, you can roll twice and use either result.
Yeah, you can use the better result.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this one too.
Plus 27 technically.
Yeah, 27 because of the +5.
Yeah, the crowd's so drunk they're just eating this up right now.
Yeah. And I am saddened that I cannot stay longer, for I part in the morning, and I will hold all of you dearly in my hearts.
And then they turn to murderous rage.
The crowd cheers, Francisco, hero, Frederick, takes Francisco down.
And the funny thing is, you're acting drunk, but that's the closest you've gotten to making my name right.
And then the Grand Lord walks up behind you, clapping and laughs and goes, "Ah, yes, thank you, Francisco, thank you once again. Today, I declare today a national holiday. For today, we should all remember the great Francisco who saved Farin." And then the crowd cheers, and the Grand Lord nods to you and walks off, trying to indicate for you to walk off too.
Obviously, I walk off.
Just my eyes have turned into a scowl and teeth.
I'm foaming from the mouth.
No,
Here's
mouse.
National holiday, motherfuckers!
National holiday of Francisco.
There's gonna become a bite me in the ass with this at some point.
I hope so. I can't. I don't want to live on a planet with a National Sable Day.
I bet it's gonna be more than getting bit in the ass, if you know what I mean.
The Grand Lord, after you leave the balcony, looks at you and says, "Well, I hope this is worth it."
Well, with the important message I carry, I believe it is.
Yes, well,
I just...
you'd best get to Amwich, otherwise we have a national holiday for no damn reason.
But of course, my lord, I will away as fast as possible, and then I strut off in a timely fashion.
Oh. The Grand Lord just sort of sighs and goes back to his room.
He wants a piece of that ass.
He ain't fucking getting it.
Alrighty, so, what do you guys do? Going to sleep?
I'm already asleep. I'm near death and sleep now.
Sleeping.
Okay.
So I had a horrible traumatic experience that I sensed while I was sleeping.
Oh, man, you guys sleep until very early morning when knocks come at your door from several guards. They're all trying to, they're all in unison go, "This is your wake-up call!"
I wake up.
Francisco gets up and readies himself.
So,
Alright, 4 guards open the door. When you open the door, you see that there are 4 guards waiting outside for you. We're instructed to take you down to the stables and instructed to provide you with 4 of the finest horses we have.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Is it a blue horse?
No, there are no blue horses.
I hope it's a big one.
That's one of the guards looks at
I'm
you.
the straight man in this group.
One of the guards looks at you and just sort of goes, "You know, we may have to give this one a war horse."
Or a wagon.
Wait, hold on. The guard looks at you and says, "You know, we could just attach a wagon to one of them." The guard scoffs and goes, "Can we just get this over with? I don't know why we're doing this. I don't know who these people are." So they lead you. They say one of them says, "Follow us," and they start leading you down towards the stables.
Hey, stables.
You're in the stables, and 4 of the finest horses, war horses in the duchy, await your buttocks. And the guards say, "You're instructed to take these to Amwich and nowhere else, and hopefully bring them back. But if you can't, we're instructed to not care." So
regardless what we do, you don't care.
yeah, pretty much. You know,
Yeah, all right,
we don't know why we're doing this. They just told us to do this. We're just guards.
Yeah, ordered not to care.
That is fair enough.
I'm gonna paint him and call him Bluey.
Are you drunk or are you stupid, sir?
Already?
I was saying that in my brain. You out of character, Jason.
No.
Okay.
Can we just leave?
Please, God.
And you leave on your horses.
Hey, horses.
Boom, boom.
It'll take about 3 days to get to Amwich.
On horse too? Jesus Christ! It took us 3 days to get here.
Took you 4 days to get here.
Oh.
Well, 2.5 days.
no,
All right,
that
let's cut it down the middle. We'll say 2.5.
All right.
Suck my nuts, Tingle.
We stop in Mayvik.
We're
No.
gonna have to stop somewhere.
Baywick is just outside. We're stopping at Rystone, if anywhere, dude.
Oh, right, yeah. I need to look at the map.
Alrighty, you guys come across, after the first day, you guys come across the river.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're gonna use the actual bridge this time.
Yeah.
And you guys successfully cross and navigate the bridge, which seems to just lead straight across the river.
I'm gonna look at Lenara and start clapping. Congratulations.
Anybody who's just started watching this, that's much less.
That was the easiest we've ever
less
crossed.
obvious, trap that you might see.
That is the easiest time. That's the most successful that we've ever crossed a bridge in this campaign.
Okay, so we want to avoid the hell out of Rewood.
Yes.
Would yeah.
To Rystone.
Yeah,
The village
Rystone.
Alright, you guys detour for a little bit. Takes about half a day to get there. You get to Rystone, and, wow, this seems like, Lenore, this seems to you to be a very, very religious town. Everyone here seems to be, with your background, everyone here seems to be either a nun or a priest. To everyone else, though, they just look like they're very, very, conservative farmers.
Why is he wearing a robe?
Wearing
I
robes.
don't think I should go in here.
Don't be ridiculous. We need to sleep somewhere.
Bridge? No skill checks? Soft GM.
Don't taunt him. Rule one:
Please
do
don't.
not taunt the DM.
Alright, was there a blacksmith in this town, Jason?
There is indeed a blacksmith in this town.
Go fix your damn lance, Gav. I almost called it the Marky. I forgot about the Mark rule.
I will, just Mark, can you buy me like 10 journey bread? I will give you the gold and 2 daggers.
Are you gonna stay out here by yourself?
Yeah, I will, at least, I don't want to talk to anybody here.
Yeah, alright, fuck it, I'll do it.
Francisco will stay and keep you company.
No, we can go in, I just don't want to talk to anybody.
Just as planned.
Alright, so, you're gonna give me, you want me to buy 10 journey bread and...
2 daggers. I will give
Okay.
you 52 gold.
Yes, alright, done.
Alright, you successfully purchase the daggers and breads.
Nice.
Gav, go fix your goddamn lance so you can stop having it over my head.
He's gonna keep doing it.
I didn't argue for that extra 50 gold that we got, so do it.
Hang on.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
You have, yeah. Da, 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 da. Whistle. Yeah, I'll give you your 100 gold, Sable.
thank you.
Damn, I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Hey, I wouldn't have known in character, so you probably could have just.
It's
whatever.
fine.
Anyway,
Okay, I will attempt to look for somebody who can repair or sell me a new lance then.
Streetwise!
What is my streetwise? That's the wrong one. Give me a second.
It's probably 0 like me, dude. Or 1.
Hang on a sec. My
Oh wait, no, it's charisma. You probably...
PC's being a bitch. Come on, you goddamn fuck nugget. Yeah, 0. Right.
Fred.
I got a 16. You can do it, man.
Wow.
Gav, you wander into a house when a very old frail woman is there and goes, "Oh, what do you want?
Our lands.
Warehouse.
I need someone who can make me a lance. You know where I can get one?
What are you?
Just leave, Gav. Save yourself the trouble. This isn't gonna go well.
Do you know there's a metal worker?
Well, if you follow the smoke, you can find the blacksmith. He's down the road.
Can I see the smoke?
Yes, you can in fact see the smoke.
Okay. Thank you!
Goodbye!
It's like, what the fuck was that?
Just like this big metallic monster thing just crashes through the door. Can you fix Lance?
Fix stick!
No, but he can. Thank you, bye!
Clunk.
You wander down towards where the smoke is, and you find the blacksmith who looks at you and goes, "Oi! The hell are you?"
Why do people keep asking that?
I've never seen a
You're a
warforged
giant
before.
metal man.
Okay. Can you fix my lance?
Yeah, I guess I could. Let me see it.
I'll pass the remnants over.
Press the remnants of the lance over to him in the two pieces. He looks at it for a minute and goes, "What the hell is this made out of?"
Me?
Wow. It's my penis.
Can I work this like metal, or what is this?
I don't know, I was always told it was just metal.
Type of metal?
Super metal.
Apparently.
Ba-ba-ba.
The blacksmith looks at this and says, "I can try working this, but there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to fix this."
Well, as long as it functions, I mean, if you can try, if not, nah. I might have to just get a new one, but if you can fix it, that'd be great.
You could get Sable to make whole ritual.
Well, I could, well, give me an hour or two. Let me see what I can do with this. I'll just have to heat it up and start smacking the hell out of it.
Okay.
And then the blacksmith just sort of looks at you as you stand there and goes, "Are you going to leave?"
I'm a warforged, I don't really need entertainment. I'll just wait.
I would rather wait. The last time we
Tell your customers you made me, it'll make you feel more impressive.
He just looks at you and goes, "Are you going to be okay there? I don't have to, like, hide?"
I'm fine. He just finds a corner of the wall with, like, no display there, stands there and just stands stock still.
Huh. Alright then, and then the blacksmith turns and starts working on your lance.
I'm glad you didn't leave, because I don't want to have another situation of us wasting an hour trying to get something back. Sable.
That was plot relevant.
I know it's like
was
I'd probably
not.
get caught up in something, we'd end up leaving and I'd be fucking leaving it there.
Yeah. With us, I wouldn't be surprised.
After an hour, the blacksmith, after banging away and working the metal, turns to you, and he walks up to you, he goes, "Are you awake?"
Yes.
Ah, hi.
He just says it in that tone of voice, like, yeah,
Yes.
sure.
I'm fine.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, this lance is made out of metal, all right. I don't know what the hell metal it's made out of, but here you go. It's gonna cost about 25 gold for the repairs.
Oh, cool, thanks. Yeah. Give me 25
He
gold.
gives it to you, it's like 3 times smaller.
I like to think Gav has a tiny purse. He just takes it out and stuff.
I'm just imagining the fact that he's this giant metal man, towers above most people, and he speaks in the voice that Gav actually has.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks.
All right. Well then, you need any more metal work? You come see me.
I will do.
All right.
Cross puts his arm into the hilt of the lance and you hear a load of clicks and shit, and then it's attached again. Yay!
Boop.
Do an athletics check, Gav.
Athletics.
This is best check he got.
Oh, yeah, you grab onto it quite firmly.
Oh, yes.
That's what she said?
So firmly, in fact, that the hilt crumbles in your fist.
Hey! It broke.
Ah.
That's like, bro. Not
The most wimpy Warforged ever.
It's not what the hell did you do to my lance? It's broke.
The blacksmith turns to you and looks at it and goes, yeah, see, that's the problem with working with metal you've never worked with before. I don't know what that is. May have worked it too much, or I don't know exactly. He scratches his head for a second. Well, here, and he gives you the bag of gold back. Not much I can do for you then, man.
Okay.
I apologize.
Well, he's essentially still fixed, like, the main part of the lance, though, right?
You can't hold on to it right now.
Yeah.
I know, but it was bent before, right? So I mean,
Snapped in half.
But the whole trick of Cross's lance is that basically there is no handle or haft. It basically just connects to his arm, and if that whole mechanism is gone, it can't connect basically anymore.
Okay, all right.
So you can't actually hold it.
Well, I do apologize. There's not much I can do for that. I've never seen that before.
I knew him.
I do have a lance you could buy.
It's only 50 gold. Damn it.
No, whatever the standard lance price is on the compendium.
I mean, I suppose it'll do for now. Thanks anyway.
All right. So you're gonna buy that from me? Or?
Yeah. A lance is.
Is it called lance or?
Yeah.
It's like 12 gold or something.
Yeah.
It's not in my compendium, that's for damn sure.
It's in mine. Lance, there it is. Yep, 12 gold.
Javelin.
Fuck javelin.
Long spear.
A lance is a long spear.
Why is mine not called lance then?
It's a spear, even.
So thanks for doing business. I apologize about the old one, but there's not much I can do with it, man. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
Anything else, gentlemen?
Sable, are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna...
I'm outside.
follow up?
I'm outside the city. Remember?
Yeah, alright, so I'm just gonna go, I guess, back to Lennar and give her her stuff.
Thanks.
Gav, are you done?
I am done.
Right. And off we go!
Gentlemen, camping for the night, or are you going?
Is it dark out?
Yes.
Camping.
We should stay here for the night.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could get in Eden. Just.
I thought you didn't want to go in.
I don't want to talk to many people in there. They're just type scammy.
See, no, the issue is that I know Jason could butt fuck us at any term, so I'm paranoid about regardless
You
of
can
what
do
we
it
do.
anywhere, whether we stay here or go in the wild.
Fuck it, let's stay in the end then.
Remember the halflings, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Not only did we lose everything,
No,
he made us
no.
feel guilty for it afterwards.
We didn't lose everything because of Jason. We lost everything because Sable thought it was a fucking squirrel. So don't blame the Jason on that part.
No, you can blame me on that part.
Pretty sure you can blame him.
Yeah, you can blame me for everything. All right, so you guys go to what appears to be an inn and tavern, but it appears to be very empty right now, save for a bartender who is dressed up. The best way I can describe him is he's dressed up like he's Amish.
Can I do a streetwise to see if this like good thingy?
Okay.
Even though I don't want to talk to many people.
Yeah, sure.
Can I at least
Do
by looking?
streetwise. Do streetwise.
30.
You determine that this is not a good thingy.
Okay.
In other words,
your
your instinct is to tell you, Lennar, that you're not comfortable with this.
I really don't want to. Let's just stay outside. This does not look good.
Oh, what can I do for you? Says the bartender.
Oh my god.
I punch Sable in the ribs to say he should be talking,
Oh,
and I would try to hide my eyes.
how much for a few rooms, my good man?
A few rooms. I've only got two. That'll be 12. 12. It'll be 10 gold. Damn, it's not even 10 gold. It's that's really expensive. No, it'll be 20 silver. Or 2 gold.
We will take those rooms and I obviously get out the money and hand it over to him.
Very good. Would you be requiring spiritual assistance for the night?
I can handle that myself.
You need a bluff check for that one, Sable.
Okay then, words of deception. Also, I've got Lenora's buff, I believe, so that's like a 5, 6, 7,
That
7 on top
ended
of this
quite a
one.
while ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
That's not for bluff, that's for
I have a
diplomacy.
feeling that I missed
okay.
something, and it was Sable trying to get us raped by lumberjacks again.
I'm not using the using the thing this time for that specific reason, but yeah, I'm gonna.
Amish people.
It's a +5 on top of this. 30.
Very well. You seem to be well versed in the spirituals. Would you like to speak to our priest? I'm sure he'd like to discuss with you.
Perhaps another time. We would very much like to rest, and we have a long journey ahead of us. A very hurried one, in fact.
Very well. I will let him know you passed by, though. I'm sure one day he would wish to speak with a man so well versed as thee.
Thank you.
Keep,
Thank you. And
horses-
I give him the money, and head on up.
Say that again,
Yes.
Mark.
Horses. I'm trying to talk to Francisco. Horses. Okay. Stable. Stuff like this.
Oh yes. Do you know perhaps somewhere we could stable our horses for the time being?
We have a pasture you can tie them up to out the back if you really prefer to.
A pastor? We're gonna tie them up to a pastor.
Pasture.
Okay. I heard pastor, and I was like, what?
Chose the butter.
We're gonna tie it up to one clergyman in the back of the town.
It's run by a pastor. It's a pasture run by a pastor. Okay.
Very well. We have the standard required bread and wine ready for you if you are ready for worship this eve.
I'll go tie the horses up.
I'll join.
I will go to one of the rooms.
Yeah, I will go to the other room and hope that not a crazy person comes in here.
It's I'm gonna lock the door when I get in my room and just yeah. It's 100 silver to a gold, right? Or the 10.
No,
10 silver to a gold, so it's 2 gold.
Okay, so that's 2 gold.
The man thinks to himself, "What an awfully strange bunch! I mentioned worship, and they skedaddled."
Zoom.
Alrighty, so you tie the horse. You managed to tie.
Just a quick question, Jason. Who is it that they were worshiping? Because I got knocked out of the call.
Nobody mentioned it.
Nobody
Okay.
asked.
All right, let's just checking.
Actually, who do they worship? That's a good question. Should come up with that. Because
Nobody asked. Nobody tells.
don't ask, don't tell. Let's do. Hang on. Let me find it.
Lolth! Shit!
Actually, it's kind of important who they worship. So.
Well, that's gonna end badly.
It's weird because while Jason was looking, all I heard from Gav was "lol shit."
Lolth.
Okay. It sounded like you said.
Lolth is the if you don't know Tingle, Lolth is basically the goddess of the dead and spiders.
Wow.
So it'd be pretty bad if they worshipped Lolth, because we'd probably end up dead.
Is there a goddess to small spaces and rats?
I hope it's not Paylor because that's kind of generic.
No,
This should not be generic.
I've got one.
No,
I'm fine.
they'd have been hitting us over the head with a fucking Bible if it was
Paylor.
Praise Paylor.
Actually, I've got the perfect one that's actually works. So never
Watch, it turns out to be one of our religions.
mind. No, it's not.
All right.
It's not. Anyway, you guys tie off the horses, and both of you go upstairs, and the other two go upstairs. Just tie.
Yay. Okay. The holy bubblefish, of course.
Who's with who, though? That's the question.
Gav and Tingle are outside. You and Mark are upstairs.
No, I mean
Yes,
room-wise.
different rooms.
What's fucking you? I don't tell
Different
you.
roots.
I'm prompting the
I
others
go
to
into a
discuss
room
it.
and find a corner to stand in. Done.
Yeah, come in my room, please.
Oh no, I'm roomed with Tingle.
No.
At first I thought you were gay, and then
Rock,
you
paper, scissors,
kinda
Mark.
adamant that you're a ladies' man, so I don't want to fool with you anymore.
Rock, paper, scissors, Mark.
Oh no.
Yes.
Just flip a coin.
Alright, both of you roll D3. 1 beats 2, 2 beats 3, 3 beats 1.
No one wants to room with Sable.
2.
Fuck!
One beats two.
Wait. Hey!
Alrighty, you're stuck with me, Jingle.
No.
No, Mark is stuck with you.
Stuck with you.
Oh, Box. Oh, I thought it was...
I get to
One
I
beats
get to
two,
sleep.
2 beats
Yeah.
3, 3 beats 1.
Beats 1.
Sorry, I'm backwards. Anyway.
I get to sleep peacefully with a guy who doesn't talk. Thank God.
I would take my place under the bed again.
Francisco will sleep on his bed and make sure the door is locked, so they are not...
Right, so me and Gav are tying up the horses right now, right?
Yes.
Is there anything that seems off that we notice in the area surrounding us while we tie them up?
Yes. You notice that the pasture is not a pasture, it is dirt.
It's dirt.
Dirt. Pastures usually have grass.
So it's a dirt pasture.
It's just dirt.
Whatever.
Does not qualify as pasture.
This seems... Something seems wrong here. Something seems very wrong here. Can I do a perception check to the area?
Sure.
My perception 1 now? I forget.
Yeah, not a perceptive party.
Yeah, it's 1 now, alright. Oh, good. And I'm using the square brackets, so it's all good. 16.
You notice that a lot of the clothes the people around here have been wearing are extremely the same. They're all kind of like black clothes with kind of like the best way I can describe it is how the American Amish clothes type of wear with the same type of beard style for the men. Similar clothes for the women, but you notice the clothes all seem to be relatively tight around them, almost constricting. You notice it doesn't seem to be a church either, even though the gentleman mentioned worship. You don't seem to notice any churches in the town or anything like that.
Something is definitely wrong here. What do you make of this?
Hang on a sec.
I like to think when he says that, he's like looking inside of himself. There's just a metal man. It's like, just a second, I gotta find my files.
People...
Inside of the metal man is an even smaller metal man.
He's just a smaller metal man on
Oh dear. No, so I'm just really struggling a minute. Okay.
What do you think of this running search? Please wait.
Yeah.
Processing.
His eyes are replaced by an egg timer. Actually, no, he doesn't bother with that. He actually pulls out an egg timer and starts turning it in his hand.
puts it on his head.
So they're going on
Computing
about
possibilities.
research, worship. Not a church.
Oh, he's actually looking up to see what this is.
It seems a little odd, but I wouldn't be too concerned just yet. No need to panic.
Nara is very concerned for information. You see that on her.
I'm pretty sure, if anything, Mark, they're gonna worship something evil.
Not necessarily.
Metagaming.
Even some of the good gods can seem a little bit weird and a little bit, restrictive.
Some of the gods are just misunderstood, like the Raven Queen. She's not.
You never had to deal with Coralon.
True. I forget this is Jason this day.
All I keep thinking is that Six Flags theme song going on while Coralon's doing like fucking meat spin, like do 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 do.
Fuck. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna go back to our room since Gav really doesn't say anything.
Alright,
Cross.
you guys end up going back to your room, but Tingle, not Lenore, Shazmar, I should say, you see something kind of odd. As you close the door, you notice on your side of the door there are no locks. Upon further inspection, you notice and count on the outside of the door over 20 locks.
See.
Sable didn't see this.
No, how did he not see this?
Sable went right to bed. That's what he did. He was like, I'm going to sleep. All right, bye.
No, then I said I was heading to the room.
So I'm gonna go up to their room after noticing this lock and knock on the door.
Common sense dictates that they left the door open.
They left the door open?
Common sense
All right.
dictates it because I'm gonna give that to Sable. He should have noticed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just stick my head in the into the doorway. It's like, you guys still awake?
But you don't see me because I'm on the bed.
Well, you're in there, so I know you're in there.
You've not been in my room. You don't know where I sleep. At.
We've been in one room together before on the first episode, Mark. I know how you sleep.
Okay.
No, Holy Icon, Unholy Icon, Cross cannot fit down most hallways. That's why he has to do a shuffle down the hallway.
He wants to
shuffle in.
Shuffle
Never
in,
say that
shuffle
again.
in.
I
Okay,
do like
guys,
to think he's crabbing his
yeah.
way down.
Did you guys? Are you guys still awake?
Yes.
Francisco.
Yes, but of course I am awake.
Okay.
You need-
Have you noticed the locks on this door?
Indeed I have. It is a bit worrying.
You saw the locks. You saw all 20 locks, and didn't mention it to anybody else.
What?
To be fair, they are kind of obvious.
I didn't see them.
I'm gonna go up and punch Shaz. I almost said myself.
You're punching yourself.
Punching myself. I'm gonna go up and punch Francisco.
Why?
You really
he's
need to
funny.
stop doing that.
No, because you're an idiot. Why would you not tell us if you spot something? We spotted it as soon as we came in.
There are many locks on the door. How do you miss them? They are right there.
You didn't find this. You didn't find. So you didn't find it odd. You just went straight to bed.
No, I'm...
Is the window barred? Is there even a window?
Yes. Are the windows barred?
Is there a window?
There are no windows, in fact.
I think we should leave. No one? Alright, let's leave.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
I'd like to agree with you, though.
I've
While
got
you're
to
having
work
a
on-
conversation and bring up the concept of leaving, the gentleman bartender says, just sort of appears. You guys weren't really paying attention to him. He's just sort of there now, blocking the hallway, and says, "It is quite late at night. I think it prudent not be if you were to leave tonight."
We will have to go to worship. Oh yeah, from under my bed.
You wish to go then to worship? Perhaps then you will follow me.
I gotta go feed the horses.
Don't worry, the horses have been fed too.
Oh god, they've been fed at, haven't they? The horses are dead! I'm saying this out of character again. I'm not actually gonna say that to
I had to think for half a second, because you do play a guy with a weird fucking personality, so...
Yeah, you're really...
a weird guy with two personalities.
I will go last and hide my eyes.
Yeah.
The gentleman leads you downstairs, and you notice that the windows downstairs lead outside. Everything seems to be covered in a purple fog, and it seems to be very, very hard to look outside. And he says, "I'd not venture forth this night, but I would venture down further. Please continue to follow me." And he goes underneath the staircase and lifts up a trap door, and starts venturing down into the cellar.
Oh, crap.
See? No, why didn't it
I'm
happen?
thinking about running.
I've got a question. Why didn't this happen to us the first time we stayed here?
we didn't stay here, that's why.
We didn't. We just stopped by, picked up shit, and then kept
No,
going.
we went to the lumberjack.
Went to Rewood.
No, we went to Rewood, and then we came here.
Passed up Rystone.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we didn't go to Whitestone.
Yeah, we passed
No,
this
we didn't
out.
go. We didn't come to Rystone.
Oh, okay. We decided against it and just went to Maywick. All right. All right then. Never mind.
You were right then.
The gentleman continues downstairs through the basement.
Yeah. All right.
Can I take a look at the...
Can we
I'm not
lock?
following him.
Can we lock the
take a look
basement
at
trap?
the nebula outside, the purple one.
Okay.
The haze.
It looks like a purple haze.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
Okay, you do an Arcana check on the purple haze.
24.
This is
Purple.
This is
It's a
somewhat
prince,
magical, but it is certainly a purple haze.
Purple haze all in my brain.
It's a Prince song. Oh God, it's everywhere.
Jason, just in case, while we are going, actually, it wouldn't take that long, never mind. I was going to do a ritual, but...
Is there a lock on the trapdoor that he opened up?
There are several locks on the trapdoor.
Can we lock this person downstairs and then make a break for it?
Into the black, inky void.
I don't know.
Don't you mean the purple hazy void?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather... Purple mist is probably not a good thing to go out unless you fancy being turned inside out. I think we should...
yeah, it might be miasma.
I think we just best find out what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, alright, let's go.
I'm putting my filter mask on.
Okay.
You're putting your filter mask on as
You never know.
Oh, fuck.
There's no purple haze inside the building, just outside.
I know, but you never know.
Okay, so who's going down?
I guess we're all going down, really.
All right.
Yeah.
As you descend, you notice that the lights tend to dim to a point, and then you turn a corner. This basement doesn't appear to be a basement; it appears to be a cave almost. The walls of the rocks are very smooth, although they are not milled or they are not worked or anything.
Sorry about that.
It's the demon of the east.
As you approach a corner, you notice that the corner is being lit by a very bright purple light, and it's reflecting off of the the rocks.
I'm going to hold onto the hilt of my sword. Careful.
Bear back. I gotta shut the dog.
We'll slay the demon.
Yeah, you're gonna wait for Sable though, because there's no.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to my sword just in case.
Yeah. How wide is this cave? You
have to go on a single file down this part of the
Okay,
cave.
then I'm grabbing my morning star.
Yeah.
Big sword is kind of hard to move.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. What were you saying while dog was barking? 'Cause I kind of missed it.
Nothing. We're just holding on to our weapons just in case.
Yeah, I'm staying. I'm lost.
And there is a corner up ahead which seems to be lit by very bright purple light.
Mm.
And we can only travel in one line.
Alright, I should probably be in the middle since I'm keeping you guys alive.
I'm lost.
Alright, then I'll go first then, because I kind of want to see what's happening ahead of us. And if Cross is in front of us, I'll have clue.
Alright, you guys in a single file line, Shazmar first, Cross second, Francisco third, and Lenara fourth. Move towards the edge of the corner. Shazmar, as you turn the corner, you notice that it opens up into a larger room. Seems to be able to fit 4 or 5 of you comfortably in there. And you notice that the man is kneeling in front of whatever is shedding out this bright light, and he seems to be drifting off. He seems to be drifting off into prayer. And you hear him drift off and seem to end his prayer as to help us bind tightly that is in our charge, to restrain those who wander free. And then he sort of wanders back off into...
doesn't sound good.
This thing he was praying around in front of, whatever, is it like a statue or like a thing?
It seems to be an altar, and whatever's on top of the altar, it's a smaller altar. It fits like 1 or 2 items on there. You can't see because his hat and his head are blocking it as he kneels in front of it.
Any distinguishing marks about the cave or anything like that?
It's very plain. It's a cave. It's on the ground. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I will ask very aggressively, like really intimidating. So, what are you doing?
He's praying. Try to intimidate. Throw an intimidate check.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Throw
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh
Oh, here we go. Ready. It begins.
Apparently, I'm not very.
He just ignores you and continues his prayer.
Oh fuck. Someone make a comment about his religion sucking.
We don't know what his religion is.
Well, Sable, you should probably ask, since you're the more diplomatic one, without pissing him off, what he's praying to.
First, I'm gonna actually, would it be a history or a religion check to try and?
Oh, if it's a religion check, I can do it.
It's just to try and get a link between this weird purpley.
What are you trying to determine?
Find out religion based on the purpley haze, and
Then
if
it's a
there's any
religion
sort of
check. Yes.
correlation.
What is everybody's religion at?
Mine is shit.
Sable?
Mine's 2.
Mark? Or Gav?
Me, intimidate. No, what? Sorry, religion.
Yeah, what's religion at for you?
1.
Alright, I'm doing the religion check then. Fuck! 11.
You're not, Tingle, you're not very familiar with what's going on here at all.
Can I try regardless?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay.
Wow! Wow!
I apparently get fantastic dice rolling powers on Halloween. Who knew?
Sable, you've come across this type of purple haze before, and these type of people before in your travels.
Okay.
And you've never seen them grouped together in such a large contingent before, though. You know that these are worshippers of Torog, the king that crawls.
Huh. That sounds rather insectile.
I hope he doesn't know that we killed that giant spider a while back.
You also know that Torog is the evil god of the Underdark, patron of jailers and torturers. Common superstition holds that if his name is spoken, the king that crawls burrows up from below and drags the hapless speaker underground to an eternity of imprisonment and torture. Jailers and torturers pray to him in deep caves and cellars, and creatures of the Underdark revere him as well. He teaches his worshippers to seek out and revere the deep, dark places beneath the earth, delight in giving of pain, and consider pain you receive as an homage to Torog, and bind tightly what is in your charge, and restrain those that wander free.
Wait, does this mean that we can whip Sable and the guy will cheer for us?
I think we have bigger fish to fry right now.
Oh, okay. I wanted a fan.
Sorry, I'm just noting this stuff down.
Dumbledore, so is this place Detroit?
Oh!
Done. Okay, I'm gonna whisper to everyone. Whatever you do, do not. If he mentions the name of his god, don't repeat it. Would be very bad.
Okay.
What's the start god?
I'm not going to say it because it's very bad to speak it.
Okay.
Crap. Is he
Just
good or
nice to
evil?
say it has something to do with torture, and it's bad. And don't you dare say his name for comedic effect.
As soon as you say this, Lunara is lighting up because
As the man prays, the purple light intensifies before finally becoming almost blinding. You guys are actually forced to turn away for half a second, and when you turn back, you notice that the man lays still on the ground as if he had passed out, and you notice the item that is giving off the purple heart. The purple light seems to be a still beating heart.
The fuck?
I would recommend we do not touch that.
I will look at it in, like, see if this is actually a human heart or.
What the hell is, you need a heal check for that to determine anatomy.
Both.
You're able to determine that this is a heart vessel of some kind.
Okay.
Heart vessel.
I do it, but I have one. Yeah.
Oh, guys, I think we should leave.
What about this guy?
He's crazy. Let's go.
Well, to be honest, I don't think we could leave since this strange mist seems to be outside as well.
I think we'd be safer upstairs in a wider, open room that does not look like a cave, though.
Indeed.
Let's go.
Also, somebody just linked a picture of the guy, the Torog guy. It's fucking gross.
It's pretty
Is he
nasty.
a giant
Wait,
spider?
it is.
No.
I will link it for
my.
your pleasure.
He is very,
Yeah.
diseased.
No, that's just wounds.
I'm pretty sure the things that look like warts and stuff going off him are not wounds, Sable.
No, those are not
I'm
warts.
pretty sure those are pegs stuck in him.
Those are not warts. That's him missing skin.
Yeah.
Then what the hell are those blue things on him?
Stones dug into his flesh.
Sex. It's all sex. You're out of the cellar.
Alright,
Yes.
out of the cellar.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
All right,
You managed to get out of the cellar.
Victory!
Success!
Alright, so, since we're out, can we get a Are there windows in the main room of this place that we're staying at?
Yes, you've already not.
All
Yeah,
right.
in the tavern portion. Yes.
Yes. So
Yeah,
can we get a?
Those are the same windows where you notice the purple haze outside.
Okay. So can we get closer up to the windows just to see if we can get a better look outside?
Okay. You get up closer to the windows, and everything is obscured in this purple fog.
Okay. I just wanted to check to make sure.
There you go.
I
Well,
say we
everyone-
stay here and to hell with shifts and try to get some sleep.
I say because the guy is locked downstairs, we lock that trap door.
That
Yes.
sounds like a plan.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Also,
You close the cellar trap door, and
Lock it.
you lock up all 20 locks.
Huzzah! Now it's our tavern.
As you finish the 20th lock, you notice that the purple light outside glows brighter, and then sort of fades back to the level it was at.
while everyone's doing whatever, I'm gonna cast a ritual. It takes 10 minutes to perform. It's the fastidiousness ritual.
Okay.
It lasts for 24 hours, and it's basically, let's see. You or a creature within 2 squares of you, which is obviously just me, is warded against becoming dirty, no matter what target does, touches, walks through, or experiences. The target's person, clothes, and carried possessions are not soiled.
Are you really that worried about damaging your clothes again?
Partly yes, but it's for other reasons.
Alright.
Let's see.
I'm going to raid the pantry for food and wine. 'Cause I'm hungry.
Okay, you go back to the kitchen, and you notice the pantry, and guess what? Everything has locks on it.
Shit!
Surprise.
And that guy happened to have the key, doesn't he?
I don't know.
I don't think he's down there anymore. Out of character.
You don't think he's down there anymore.
No.
Do you think what I am thinking then?
I think we stay here till morning and then try to leave.
Yeah. Let's stay here paranoid as all shit until morning.
Yeah, that's a solid plan.
Alright. I'll try picking these locks. Not actually picking them, I'm just being an idiot.
So what's the plan? I sort of got lost.
We're just waiting until daybreak.
Oh,
Really.
Well, obviously taking shifts and trying to get some sleep.
Yeah.
alrighty. So you same shifts as usual.
Yep.
Okay. You guys managed to sleep successfully through the night, and then wake up in the
Alright.
morning and notice that the sunlight has burned away the purple haze.
Alright. Now,
I'm leaving.
let's
Might
leave.
just we get the hell out of Dodge, as it were.
Let's get out of here. Hope to God our horses aren't murdered or dead, which they probably are. And then be on our way and hope this never bites us in the ass again.
You head out back to the quote unquote pasture, and you notice that your horses, which were once healthy, fine war horses, now seem to be healthy, fine, undead war horses.
Yeah, I figured. So-
They seem hostile.
No, they don't.
They just
Okay then. I'm across. How about you?
are they essentially just skeleton horses now?
Essentially.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I'd say it's an improvement.
I'm going to leave them here and walk the rest of the way. Because I don't know about you.
I like to see the guards' faces when we bring those back.
You guys don't care.
What happened to them?
I'm pretty sure the undead horses don't need to eat, so we can do that for comedic effect when we come back. But going towards Amwich, I don't
We
want
take
to
our horses and we leave them outside of Amwich.
I don't want to take that chance. If anybody sees us coming in on demon horses, you think they're going to welcome us?
I don't want to leave the horses here though. I want to go back here.
They're undead horses! They're not going to die or be stolen.
How about we
my horse.
ride them out a certain way and leave them a certain distance from the city? That way we're still taking them, but we're
Yes.
not seen on them.
That's my plan.
You guys forget that it is Jason that's DMing, right? Someone is going to see.
Then we'll just ride on like normal and greet them pleasantly.
Yes.
Fine.
But just in case, perhaps Gav should try getting on the horse first, just in case.
It doesn't break apart.
Yeah, good point.
Alright, Gav attempts to mount the horse, and it's fine.
We ride!
Right then, I get on my undead horse.
Get on your own dead horse, alrighty.
I can actually paint my horse now. It doesn't matter. He's fucking undead. Blue skeleton horse. That'd be badass. Alright, let's go.
Can I buy a size?
We ride.
Can you buy a size? What?
Yeah.
What's this? How do
How
you,
do you buy a
horse?
How do you buy a size?
A scythe, it means.
Oh, a scythe. I thought you wanted a size. I was like, you want a large?
Oh,
What?
sorry. Oh, yeah, okay. 5 gold.
Ghost riders in the sky.
This is the most ludicrous sight anyone is ever going to see.
So you mount your undead horses and you head off to the north towards Amwich.
such a bad move.
And you got. How are you guys getting there? Are you going through the wilderness or are you going through the road?
We better be going through the fucking wilderness.
We're going to the wilderness.
I'd like to keep sight of the road so we don't get lost. But yeah.
If we head north, I'm pretty sure we're fine.
Alright, if you head straight north, you guys are going to need some nature check.
Who's
just
the nature one again?
Not me.
I think it was me.
Oh, me.
I think it was you,
It's
Sable.
you, Sable.
What is
Alright, then.
what is your nature check?
It is +4.
Okay, then yeah, it's you.
Which isn't
I'm
bad.
free.
No.
I've been
plus
through the desert on a horse with no skin.
Flash. That's just nature roll.
Yep.
Yes, just a nature check.
I'll do mine afterwards.
Womp.
I'll do mine then. Yeah. Fuck!
I think.
Wow! As usual, I botch all my rolls.
You guys spend the better part of the day wandering in a circle, but eventually you end up going the right way, or so you think. After several hours in a day, you end up near the coast, the western coast of the lands of Amwich.
Thank God.
You see the ocean.
For a second there, I was worried that you'd say we found our way to Rewood somehow.
That would have been 2 crits in a row. 2 fails in a row. Excuse me.
Well, at least if we know we're at the shore, we can just head north.
Yes, now that you found the shore, it should only take you about a day to get back to Amwich.
If we were smart, we would have done that to begin with.
It's your own fault. You were just like, we're going north. I'm like, all right.
Hi-ho!
Hi-ho, Silverbones, away!
His name is Bluey, sir.
Yep.
Okay, so another day, you say?
Well, you fucked around for a while. Because
Yeah.
you're dumbasses.
So we're gonna have to find somewhere to camp when night falls, obviously. It's another day's travel.
Well, we'll get as close as we can, then camp and leave the horses where we camp.
Yeah.
And walk the rest of the way.
I leave it somewhere with a landmark, so we know where they are.
I have a feeling something's gonna happen, but I'm not gonna say it because Jason will probably make it happen.
Okay, obviously we're going to travel until nightfall, though ideally I'd want to find somewhere with a distinguishable landmark.
You find a really big rock.
That works!
It was a big rock.
Very, very big rock. Abnormally big rock for the area. You find that as a landmark, alright?
But it
Alright
wasn't
then,
a rock.
we will settle camp here then, I guess.
Alright, you guys set up camp. Usual sleeping order?
Yep.
Yep.
Okie dokie. And let me do a couple of rolls. How do I do a hidden...
Let me do my hidden DM rolls.
Yeah, how do I do that? That's not it.
I don't know.
I think you just right. Yeah,
That's
there you go.
hidden, but
No, that's not the right one.
I
You
don't
didn't see it as well.
I'm going to go look it up.
What's a rock? Lobster.
Rock lobster!
Rock lobster.
Oh, that's curly brackets.
Oh God, LordKaT, if we fight a rock lobster, I'll love you.
Oh, we can see those.
We can see those.
See those?
I am Hedron Grub.
I have no idea what they mean, though.
I want to fight a rock lobster, that'd be awesome. Just have the music playing in the background. Rock lobster.
Roll GM.
There you go. Oh, never mind.
Okay, so can you guys see that?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, you guys get through the night completely unharmed. Although Gav,
Gosh.
being very close to the salt water and being made of metal.
Oh God.
Hi.
What do you mean, hey?
Magic metal.
Magic metal that fuck you. That's that.
Yeah, 2 days ago, it was, oh my god, this is Mr. Metal, I can't rework this shit, now it's just iron.
He does have a point, technically.
It's rustable.
I found the worst blacksmith in the world. It didn't fucking iron.
It was bone wire. Oh God.
Well, maybe it was just a super metal that rusts.
It would be a super
Few of
metal.
those, but they...
All right.
Gav, you wake up in the morning and you're not rusting, but you do find that your joints are all kind of a bit slower than usual.
That sucks.
Oh, it's
Right, Gav?
Yes,
Alright.
I can feel grinding.
You have what is known as middleman arthritis.
Oh, God. Let's get you to a blacksmith.
Otherwise we're fucked.
All right, you guys continue to head north. How far outside of Amwich are you going to dismount off your ghost?
No, we want to leave the horses
right there
where
on
we
the camp.
made our camp.
Yeah.
So you're going to walk the day.
Yeah, the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So you walk the rest of the way instead, leaving the undead horses exposed. To the. All right. Whatever.
They're undead. Fuck them.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fine.
Hey,
We're not going to recognise them if somebody nicks them.
What are they gonna do? Die? Come on.
All right. You guys walk the rest of the way to Amwich, and find your way to the main road near Amwich, where the gates are actually at. Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Shazma.
Yeah.
Both of you do perception checks, please.
Oh,
boy. LordKaT, how do you know I have the worst perception checks?
Oh, an holy icon. Metal arthritis. Symptoms include vulnerability to buster shots and an inability to throw in a diagonal.
Watch me botch this roll?
Shazmar, you the party's walking, but then Shazmar and Francisco stop at a bulletin board that seems to be posted alongside the road. And your eyes are fixated on one piece of paper.
Does it have our pictures on it?
Specifically, Shazmar, you notice a wanted poster.
Oh, boy.
Wanted, unknown assailant.
Mm-hmm.
And it has an artist's interpretation of the assailant. And Shazmar, to you, looks suspiciously like Francisco.
Oh, boy!
Oh, dear.
Jason's making my day today.
Who is this ugly person?
I wonder who this terribly ugly person is, Francisco.
Wow, why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, nothing. Just that you're wanted in Amwich.
Hey.
What are you talking about? This looks nothing like me.
That looks exactly like you. This looks exactly like him, doesn't it?
I'm gonna read it. What
What
does it
does
say?
it look like to me?
It says, Francisco, it says, wanted, unknown assailant for assault. Contact the sheriff in Rewood.
Assault my ass!
I've seen
Which is
Francisco
what we were gonna
fight.
do, ironically enough.
I've seen him fight. He couldn't salt a bag of chips.
Assault!
Good times.
Let's just get this message done.
I'm just gonna finish reading the bulletin board, and I was like, "They're coming, Sable. They watch you." And then we're off.
Warforged, processing image, processing. You all look the same to me.
They all look alike to me.
Yeah, fuck it.
Meat bags.
Are you guys going to continue towards Amwich?
I think Sable should stay outside with someone.
With the horses.
Or
And someone else. Someone needs to stay with him
Fuck
in
with
case...
the guy with 4 undead horses surrounding him.
If they're an army of lumberjacks, yes.
So, just to double check, is it like really well drawn, or is it like sketchy?
It's an artist's sketch. It's an artist's sketch.
And it says Francisco on it, right?
No,
No,
it says
it says
unknown
unknown
assailant.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm wondering if if it looks enough like me that I would be recognized.
I think that we shouldn't take a chance, Sable.
Yeah, if you
Alright.
stay out here, I'll be right back. Really.
Yeah.
Right back.
You know,
we'll
better
go
chance
through-
to seeing them with me, but then again, yeah, it's
Me and Gav will go...
I'd like not to wait by myself out in the open next to a wanted sign with my face on it.
No, you're going back to where the horses are.
No,
I'm gonna
one
walk
of you
a
stay
day
with
into
him,
the
I will go inside. I will be right back. Right.
Me and Lenaro go in then. Gav, you're the person who I trust most to take out an army of lumberjacks.
Right.
First, I'm going to destroy the poster, just in case. Actually, is there anyone
That
around?
doesn't look suspicious at all, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Not asking if anyone was around.
You don't see anyone around.
Okay, I'm gonna accidentally knock the poster on the floor.
All of a sudden, an entire army has noticed you doing that.
Our good aligned heroes, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm unaligned, thank you.
Me too.
Fair enough.
I think we're all unaligned. Fuck. Well, we're 3 unaligned and one guy who just doesn't know what God is.
I'm a robot.
Boop. Alright, so
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go up to give the message. I think...
No, we're doing that later. Just go inside and get some. I will go inside and look for members of the Steve Guild.
Why are we looking for the Thieves Guild again?
To buy a disguise kit.
Oh, okay.
Streetwise it is.
You don't want me doing that, Mark.
Yeah, no, I do that.
Right.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. So, Lenora, you believe you found a contact at the Thieves Guild, and he leads you down towards a shop. And the guy says, "This is the shop you want. They'll get you whatever you need."
Okay, I will go in then.
You go inside the shop and you see a one-legged gnome, sort of sitting in a chair, and he goes, so what can I do for you?"
No, you're gnome, you have to do the voice.
He just did.
No, the right one.
The right one?
I will.
No, hang on. The right? What was the right voice?
The right gnome voice, sir. You know which one.
I don't think it does. Anyway, I'm gonna be a reading let dog in.
No, I don't remember. Which one?
The undercover destruction gnome. There you go. Perfect.
What do you want?
So I heard you can acquire certain products.
Sure can.
I would like to purchase a disguise kit. A simple one. Nothing fancy.
A disguise kit. I don't have such items.
Really?
Yes, but I do have this wonderful bag of explosives. If you blow yourself up, no one will find you.
It's not for me.
Oh, well, blow up your friend then, and it'll be a party.
I'll take one.
Yes, excellent. 400 gold, please.
I won't take one. Goodbye.
Very well, but I can't help you with a disguise.
I'm listening.
Fuck. I like this guy more than I do Sable.
You guys like him because of the voice.
Can he travel with us? I want him to travel with us, Jason.
I can't do that voice all the time.
Oh.
I can help you with the disguise. What is it you need exactly?
Standard disguise kit.
Well,
Usually, when I ask for the Thieves Guild, and I have a friend there, and they can usually provide me with stuff like this, but apparently today...
if you need
right.
somebody disguised, I don't sell the kits. I do the service.
So we have to bring him in.
Or I could travel with you.
I will
Let's
look
go,
for the
Hoppy.
kit first. And
Are you trying to get him inside the city?
Yes.
Ah, excellent. Excellent. I can help you with that, yes. Somebody's going to have to carry me, though.
I'll carry you.
Excellent! Out of the way!
Just mind, this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea.
He's not going to be able to get in the city otherwise. Plus, I like this guy. Why are you going to call him Hoppy?
Well, this is a fucking master blaster going on now.
What's your name, man?
I am,
Cover this first.
Unprepared!
That name sucks. Your name is Hoppy from now on.
What did you get, Jason?
I think he likes it.
I am Shambling Tomboy the Gnome!
Shambling Tomboy.
Yes!
Hey, my name starts with Shaz as well. I like this guy even more. Come on, Shambling. Let's go.
Away!
So we trot off as the best of friends to go find Sable.
You guys
Okay,
go
well,
find Sable.
while they were in the city doing that,
You were jerking off
I-
the bushes.
I'm trying to. Well, I ideally want to do a change of clothes into my cold weather clothing, but that seems a bit silly.
It will help
compared to getting the stupid crazy gnome. That seems silly.
Well, no, regardless, Sable,
silly.
did the description mention anything about how he wears fancy clothes, LordKaT?
Who?
No, but I'm guessing by the image that was doodled, it looks to it.
No, but
So
the
it
image,
looks
the image, you know, it has his hat on there and things like that.
It's a photo of it. It's just basically your head.
Yeah.
His head. Yeah.
So I'm obviously changing my hat for something.
You have no hat now.
Yeah, because I've got in my traveler's kit, I've got like different clothing. I'm thinking of changing.
You're taking the Superman style then, basically. You're removing one item of clothing and
No one-
change your appearance.
Put on some glasses, that'll fix it.
I'm gonna put my filter mask on, put some desert clothing on, and then put my hair away, and make myself look different as possible.
Sable, we're still bringing
Sub-Zero.
Sable, we're still bringing the guy regardless. Don't make us waste anything that we've already done.
He didn't know that. You guys didn't say about getting a disguise, so he's doing it himself.
Alright.
Fair enough. After a little while, since Sable's still standing around outside the signpost, you guys stumble on Sable, and the gnome says, "Is this it?"
I'm giving Sable Francisco a look like I have no idea and I've got nothing to do with it.
I'm gonna look at Sable, I'm gonna look at Francisco and go, wow, this guy really sucks. I got a guy who can actually help you, though. Shambling? This is Francisco. He needs work.
Francisco! Take your mask off, I'll help you.
I hesitantly take the mask off. Think my disguise is fine. Tingle.
You take the mask off, and then Shambling opens a little briefcase that he took with him and gets to work on your face. It takes about 5 minutes before he's done, when he finally says, "Voila! Finished!" And you guys notice that that Francisco is now in blackface.
Oh, man. Ooh, wait, no.
I think I will use my own disguise.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say, and just put it aside, because I'm thinking the same thing.
No. Shadowy face, okay? You pull the mask up, pull the hood up, you're done. Oh,
So I look racist and stupid. Fantastic.
Well,
I'm gonna find a lot of drow in this city. I know.
They know it's not gonna be you, so regardless, you're fine.
Okay, before we continue this, Jason, does it look obviously blackface, or do I just is it actually a good job?
It's a good job.
Does it look like a change in skin, or if I just slap blackface on?
It looked like a change of skin color.
That's reasonable, I guess.
Good job,
Then
Sam.
everything else, like different color skins.
Yes! And he jumps. He does a hop onto your back and goes, "Away to the shop!"
And I'm off!
And I shrug him off.
He's on my back.
How much do we owe you, Jambling? Person?
He's not paying any attention to you. Tingle and Shambling have gone off to back to his shop.
To
adventure.
To adventure!
So, Shambling, that was a good
Gonna
job.
put my mask back on
How much do I owe you, buddy?
For a friend of the thief, for a friend of a friend of a friend of a few friends, we can ignore the price for today.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Do I hear this perchance?
No, you didn't. He took him back to the shop, not you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm back in the shop.
Anyway,
You need to roll inside, that's what I'm doing.
I was going to, but we're not anywhere near him.
Don't need to roll inside. I got this all covered.
Let's say to Francisco, I'm so sorry. I have no idea how we found this guy, and I have no idea why Shasma likes him.
Coming into the city or not?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but obviously I'm putting my mask on and my hood back up
okay.
and going in.
Okay, so the Ewok walks into the city along with everyone else.
The giant Ewok.
Giant Ewok. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I'm looking for a blacksmith.
Okay, no, streetwise.
No, streetwise. I live here. I should know this.
Oh, you live here. That's right. What am I doing? Yeah, you know a blacksmith. I'm sorry. Yeah, you know a blacksmith.
Wait, I will go with and see if I can get my lance properly repaired.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hang out with Shambling. This guy's cool.
you do that.
Francisco's gonna follow the smart people.
Hey, I got you in disguise, sir.
My disguise probably would have worked just as well. Anyway.
You find a blacksmith. He looks at you and goes, what a strange group of people. Can I help you?
Hi. Good sir, do you have a size?
He can't take his eyes off of the shambling robot. He says,
Over here.
It sounded like you said size again.
it's like, well,
Yeah, sorry.
I have many large weapons. What do you want?
The one that cuts grass.
Oh, scythe, a scythe. Okay.
Sorry, I can't say this.
I see.
Scythe.
I have one in stock, yes. It's not magical or anything, it's just a scythe.
Yeah, sure, I take it.
You can't take it, you have to pay for it.
I take it by giving you the money, sir.
Oh, okay.
It's
The transaction takes place.
This is confusing. Shouldn't she, like, know most of the people in this town, though?
Amwich is a big city, dude.
This is not a town.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot the map that leads us to being dead by fire.
To the ultimate fire trap.
Yeah.
And he
Quick,
goes,
somebody buy a bucket before we get fucked.
he looks at all three of you and goes, so is that it?
Can you fix this? And I'll hand him the actual fitting mechanism of the lance.
You didn't have a fitting mechanism. You had it turned into dust.
Oh, did that whole thing collapse?
Yeah, that thing collapsed and turned into dust. When you grabbed
Shit.
You should have killed that other blacksmith and stole all his shit.
We need to make whole ritual.
Ask him if he can make you another lance similar to it.
I need to find out who built my lance.
Oh, is it actually lore-wise?
Well, yeah, he's part of my character's whole backstory.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't know that character.
Gav, as you're conversing with the blacksmith, you start to make some noise as if you're having indigestion.
That's
Don't you
new.
dare me.
That's new.
Okay. I need to probably find a mage or something and see if I can find actually who built me. I don't know who did that. I'm guessing it'd be the Knights Guild that tried to decommission me.
I can't tell you because your character doesn't know.
Yeah. Okay, leave it with me. I will try and think of something.
Right then. So I can't do anything else for you guys. How about your sand dune trekking looking friend there? Is he like water or something?
No, he eats sand. He eats sand. It's all fine.
I am fine, thank you.
Yitta!
Fuck Gav.
We'll make this worse.
Well, all right then. You strange folk have a fine day, and please don't rob me.
So where to now?
You guys are gonna come out and see me.
Actually, yeah. Sorry. Before we go, do you know? I'm not to doubt your skill as a blacksmith. Do you know anyone who crafts magical? Do you know if anyone in the area that would have any knowledge in Warforged?
If you're talking about magics, try the Mages Guild.
The actual Mages Guild. Okay.
I mean, that's the best thing I know. I'm just a simple blacksmith. I make metal into sharp metal.
That's okay. I need to go see the Mages Guild.
Sometimes I make metal into smooth metal that you can wear, but mostly metal into sharp metal.
And that's when you know when to leave.
Sharp metal's good.
We have an Amwich city map. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I should probably look at that.
It's not labeled at all, so good luck.
Yeah. You are here.
Well, we know where the...
If you are on the Amwich city map, you guys are here for the blacksmith.
Where am I?
Yeah.
You are down there.
Wait. How do I put my... Oh, I have to insert myself, right, yeah.
Okay.
Boop. Hello.
We have this map, then we should use it.
I'm tempted to change pogs for the occasion.
You said I was right here?
Okay, so
Oh, there, okay. How do I insert?
Copy and paste.
what will we?
Copy pasta.
Copy gone. Copy backer. Copy goner. He disappeared. We're gonna have to wait for Tingle to come back, guys.
Okay. That's alright, I'm putting in Pog.
Yeah, you know, while we're waiting for Tingle to come back, why don't we take a little break?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
That was weird. My Skype was cutting in and out.
hey,
That was a little break.
Tingle, we're just gonna take a short break.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, really?
I wanted you guys to come out and be near just so that you could see me and Shambling playing hopscotch in the streets.
That is gloriously silly, Ginky, and I love it.
Oh, did he already make it alright?
It's in the Skype chat as well.
Wanted
Of a
poster.
fashion.
Well done, sir. Well done.
That image just makes it.
Is that a One Piece poster I see, sir?
Looks like one.
That gets you even more points, Ginky.
Something for everyone.
It's just you can essentially put that hat in a ferret in any picture, and it's going to be Sable from now on.
Don't know how often you'd come across that scenario.
This is Genki, dude. It's going to come across a lot of scenarios now.
Yeah.
Oh, that picture.
Also, Jason, what the fuck?
What?
Every town in this country, every town is fucked up.
Well, yeah.
Not the cities, though, but the towns. The towns are fucked.
Yeah, the city is perfectly fine. The towns are like, what? It's,
I found a replacement disguise, Pog.
we found a, would you call that place a cult?
Yeah.
No, so
Pretty
we
much, yeah.
ran into a cult. We ran into a bunch of gay lumberjacks. And then Maywick and Amwich have been perfectly fine.
You know, suddenly the South doesn't seem so bad.
Apart from those damn guards who arrested me. What a bunch of jerks.
Did they arrest you? Oh yeah, those
Yeah,
ones.
they tried
that
to
was
arrest me.
technically on the border, so yeah, it can go either way.
A bunch of assholes, if you ask me.
Oh. Da-da.
What did we start this again at?
Oh, the 6:30 our time, which was, see, it's 8:30 now, so about 2 hours.
Alright.
There we go. I have a replacement Pog. Poosh.
Forma, essentially, we, the guy fell unconscious. We went back up to the main tavern area, locked the guy in the basement,
Oh god, he's still down there, isn't he?
waited for day, and then left.
He didn't unlock it either. He's down there somewhere.
If you praise to God that burrows and puts people underground, and then suddenly, after we lock the
He
door,
wasn't doing anything. He just assumed we were worshippers of his religion, and you know, very nicely invited us down to pray with him, and then we locked him down there.
Yeah.
Or rather, Tingle
His
locked him down
God
there. I'm
took
not being
him.
associated with this.
he was locked in, and his jailer god took him. We did him a favor.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe he
I'm counting this as a plus.
maybe he passed out from
Good
bliss. You never know.
Leave us alone. You know what? I do think this whole blackface thing is gonna come and be hilarious. Someone's gonna mention the name Francisco. They're gonna look at you, and then you're going to be arrested once we get back down to Maywick for tax evasion.
Tax evasion.
You don't remember that? We went to the courthouse and you tried to open a file named Francisco.
Oh, why
It's for a
did you-
giant- It's for a giant black guy for tax evasion.
Oh, this isn't Francisco. This is funny.
That's why.
What you
That's why,
talking about?
that's why I was saying make sure you make up a fake name.
Don't believe me. I know well what to do. I'm used to people.
There was a giant black guy named Francisco.
Yeah, you forget. I immediately when LordKaT said that he got blackface, that was the first thing that I thought of.
Well, I would have been fine with a regular disguise. Instead, you bring the insane, explosive toting gnome along.
Fuck you, man. Shambling is awesome. You don't know it.
The
You
first chance
kid.
I get, I'm wiping that shit off.
Somebody made a comment. Watch, it doesn't wipe off.
I wouldn't be surprised, no my luck. Well, thankfully Jason isn't here, so he's not going to hear that. If any of you make it, I'm going to kick you in the dick.
Just watch. He's walking around with a pair of headsets on right now and has everything muted. So actually, he's laughing his ass off, and we just can't hear it because he's muted. What a fucking loser!
Oh, that is glorious. That fucking wanted poster.
I kind of expected Ginky to actually make it black-faced as well.
Don't have blackface on, please. That would be uncomfortable for everybody.
It wouldn't be wanted, though. Dude, have you seen Kamaku? Ginky is a giant black ink spot.
Yeah, but blackface is slightly different.
Are your lips pouting out?
It's blackface, Tingle. There's no way around.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
So, just so that we can get this out of the way before any of us get it confused, all of us are unaligned, right?
I
I'm
believe I
unaligned,
am. Yeah, because, let's see. Let me double
Well,
check.
Linara's trying to be good, but...
I'm unaligned, yeah.
And I assume the giant robot is unaligned as well? Did Gav go so... Was
Gav's
Gav
gone. He's
Oh,
weird.
Freundleben, the Heiben.
So, what are your deities, guys, so that we know?
None.
Don't worship anything.
Really? Am I the only one who worships something in this fucking thing?
Pretty much, yeah, because I'm a bard.
How do you not worship anything, Mark? I almost called you Gav. I forgot my rule. Funky Bunch. What do you worship,
The
Funky
only-
Bunch?
Only training my character I received was Bard, so she's not worshipping anything as well.
So I'm the only one who worships a deity in this group. Damn.
But yeah, we know better.
We know better. We listened to Wormwick.
I was in
Oh yeah, Gav and Sable were in Wormwick.
I was in the reimagining, so I know what's the shit deal
Sable,
with.
Sable was in Wormwick? I forgot
I
about
was in
that.
reimagining the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Pre-Wick.
Derpwick.
Oh, Derp? Yeah, okay.
Rewick.
Yes, I am an Assault Sword Mage Torminator.
If he was a defending sword range, I'd hit him because we've got like fucking.
Yeah. Well, no, I want it to be... eventually I'm gonna give myself some actual magic. But yeah.
Yeah, because we really need more strikers than defenders right now.
Or controllers. Controllers would be nice too.
Either way, I'm gonna go throw some pizzas in and try and avoid the trick-or-treaters. So BRB.
See, I really don't mind my deity. Like, I was looking at all the water-based ones. A lot of them were like, well, fuck me. But this one seems not that bad.
Which one was it?
Istitia. The Lord of Water is the embodiment of the constantly mutable... Is it mutable? Yeah, mutable nature of water. Not interested in Umberlee's storms or Valkur's sailors, he is an aloof and uncaring being.
Who,
So he just doesn't care.
what alignment is he again?
He's unaligned.
Yeah.
God, every town we go to.
What?
To be fair, they're looking for a ferret in the chapeau. I think Franny is safe.
Franny.
Well, that's Sable's nickname, Franny.
I like it.
Francisco? Franny. Not as good as Shambling, though. Shambling Tomboy, what a man. My best friend ever. We could be best buddies.
Are you sure he's a man?
He's a one-legged gnome. He is a hell of a man, sir.
Might be a girl.
Either way, it doesn't matter. He/she is now a bro. I believe that is no line, sir. Wow, Dumbledore. Way to ruin on everybody's parade. Or rain, even. Fuck.
Gav, you here?
No, he went to
Okay.
do something. He went something do of things.
You want to do you?
Why the fuck not?
Well, President Obama won.
Why is it that?
Because after this disaster, there's nothing Romney can do.
What the fuck did Romney do?
Well, here's the thing. If Romney attacks Obama now, considering that Obama's out here with the disaster and everything, and helping things out, Romney will lose.
He's already out there helping?
Well, I mean, he's out there touring damage, and this thing politicians fucking do all the time.
Hello, I'm back.
Well, no, but yeah, that's still better than, like, most people do. He's there on, like, day one.
Well,
of it being safe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm being chewed on. Anastasia, stop it.
Why is Anastasia chewing on Tingle?
She always chews on me. It's because I give her badger honey and cookies, which I must do so now.
Nom, 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 nom. Quote unquote badger honey.
Yeah, other than the fact that I didn't really want to pick a deity, none of them really made sense for Francisco.
There's no deity of singing and dancing.
There is actually.
There is, but I didn't want to.
Why? Because it's a girl? Do you not like girls, Sable?
Because we can hook you up with the Lord Dutch of the Duchy.
Yeah,
how
he's
about
certainly
no?
willing.
If I had to pick a favorite deity, I'd probably go with the Raven Queen.
Wouldn't
Why?
fit
The
your
Raven...
character.
I'm a sucker for misunderstood deities.
Yeah, still wouldn't fit your character though.
Yeah.
Yeah, still wouldn't fit. That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't fit the character.
I have background reasons why I don't have a deity.
Wait, was that Gav I heard?
Yeah, I'm here.
Gav,
Oh, Gav!
Hello, guys. We were talking about gods.
Gav, referring to referring to the text in Skype without giving anything away, you still want to go through with that?
Yeah, dude.
So one question to you, Gav, just to make sure everything's clear. Fuck, what was the question now? God damn it. Where's the thing I was looking at here? Alright, so you're unaligned, right?
Yeah.
Alright, and do you not have a deity either?
No.
Yep, so I'm the only one who's aligned and unaligned with a deity. Yay.
Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to fucking... Not everyone has to worship everything.
Everybody's an atheist! It just doesn't care!
No, that's not an atheist. Can tell you that much.
Oh, I know that much. You've already told me a bit about your background.
Agnostic!
I'm agnostic. Is there something wrong with being agnostic, Jason? God!
Yeah, you're fucking lazy.
Yeah, good point.
Choose a side.
That's why it suits me so well, sir.
So, we're all here.
Yes.
Break over. You guys are all in Amwich fucking around.
Yeah, we should go to the king.
I had to go grab my pizzas out of the microwave, but yeah, I'm not immediately involved, so keep going.
We're at the king's palace anyway.
Not in
would
Amwich City.
assume-
It's actually north of Amwich City.
Yeah, it is.
Do we need to get an audience here?
I'm pretty sure if we tell them that a supreme being of chaos wants us to deliver a message to him, I'm pretty sure there's a good chance they'll either think we're crazy or they'll let us in.
And we should ask the guard.
Alright. Go ask the guard if you want.
All right.
I'm playing
First, we're
hopscotch.
picking up Tingle.
Damn it! I wanted to play hopscotch with shambling.
Well, I think my character would know where the guard is because she got locked up quite often.
She knows
Well,
where several guard towers are.
Right, just make sure you come pick me up first, Mark.
I try to remember where that shop was.
Okay.
Do I do that?
Pretty sure you're not gonna forget that soon.
I should have whole history.
You go to a guard tower.
Am I with them now, or?
Did you want to go?
Yeah, I thought he was coming to find me, because I'm not exactly the most streetwise person there is.
You would get lost.
I'd probably turn a corner and then wonder where the fuck I was just at.
Here's the problem, Tingle. You
Right.
said you were busy fucking around at the shop and he would get you later. I can't differentiate when you're dicking around and when you're being the character.
Well, no, I thought that he was coming to pick me up himself, that's why.
Are you
Yeah.
going to pick
Mark
him up?
said...
Yes.
Okay.
I want to go remember where the shop is where we
Alright.
met the gnome for the first time.
Fine.
Hope
You
that Tingle
do
is
that.
there.
You do that.
Okay.
Hello.
Mighty. Alright, now...
Then we go to the guard tower. Where's Tingle?
Yes.
You get pulled along.
Whoosh.
All right, you go to the nearest guard tower. Guard is standing outside. The door is open though.
Yes. Hello. It's me. How would you request an audience?
What do you want?
How would you request an audience with the king? You have an important message for him.
Guard just sort of laughs at you for a second and goes, "You want an audience with the king, Lord Amwich himself?"
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's important.
Uh-huh.
You have traveled here from the Duchy of...
You're gonna do a
There's an important
diplomacy
message.
check. I think you need to do a diplomacy check.
Yeah, she's being awkward with this.
Mm-hmm.
33.
33, you said?
23.
23. I see. Uh-huh.
I only rolled a 10.
If you have a problem, I suggest maybe reporting it to the guards here. You can file a report inside.
I'll step up and intimidate. No, I won't.
What
did you say to him?
Just basically say, it's important.
He looks at you and goes... He looks at you shambling up as if you're slow and the arthritis is really kicking in. And he goes, if you have to go to the bathroom or something, just the bathroom inside.
Alright, so I'm going to look at him and go, well, do you know where we might find someone who goes by the Seer?
The guard just sort of laughs, goes, I've been patrolling these streets now for 20 years, and I ain't never heard anyone called the Seer, alright? Just stop wasting my time. You're not going to get an audience with the king. Who are you?
I'm Shazmar.
hate you so much right now, Jason. I could solve this immediately if I wasn't a wanted man.
That's one of the DM's tricks, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I literally have a thing that lets me get an audience with the ruling power, and I can't use it.
You can use it.
Well, technically, let's go to the castle first, see if there's a wanted poster there.
Good point. But it was just outside. Let's find out.
Alright, you guys head outside the city and you go north towards the castle. You notice there are no wanted posters anywhere.
Alright, now we come to the part that we probably figured. Sable, try to wash your face.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this blackface off.
You're just gonna wash it?
Pretty much, yeah, I'm gonna find somewhere to wash it off and wash it off.
Like in a river or something?
Dude, I keep forgetting this place has no fucking water source.
There's a giant ocean that's surrounding all.
There are wells, and you can get water in an ocean, you know.
Yeah, I'll get water and somewhere discreetly I'll wash my face off.
Alright, you wash your face off.
Alright, I put my mask back on, hood back up, and out I go.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at. I want to look at Sable's face. Is it actually washed off? Or did you just say he just washed his face?
I've been playing too long, Tingle. You've been playing too long.
No.
You look at his face, and you notice that the black face has, in fact, come off.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't trust you anymore, Jason. So
Never
say.
That's the lesson you should have learned from day one. Never trust the DM.
Never trust the DM.
Day 4 works. All right.
See, I heard him word it that he's washed his face off.
Yeah.
Anymore.
He like literally peeled the skin off his face.
I thought about doing that actually, but
Lord Amwich Keep.
All right. To Amwich Keep.
you're in you were outside Amwich Keep, where the royal guards stand on guard outside the gate.
Hi.
Sir, we have important information for Lord
Halt!
Amwich.
What do you want?
Important information for Lord Amwich. We have it. We want to deliver it from the Duchy of Fern. Important. A wave piece of paper in front of him.
And you're gonna do a bluff check because you have no paper from them.
Yes, I will do a bluff check. 20.
And the guard looks at you and says, "Let me see that. Does it have a seal?"
It's not on the paper. God damn it.
So you have an important message on paper that's not on paper. Do you have a seal? Do you have
It's
an
not on
official?
paper.
Do you have notarized? Do you have anything that's notarized? Anything that describes you as being from the Duchy of Furin?
No, we're not from. We're from Amwich.
We got this sack of 100 gold that we got from him.
You were gonna have to do a diplomacy check.
I'm not bribing him. I'm just saying we got the gold from him.
That
Let's
doesn't
do it.
prove anything. Gold is gold.
Who knows? You might work. Diplomacy. So it's just alright. Hope I don't botch because I'll probably end in jail. 12.
Well, congratulations on your sack of gold. I wish I was that rich. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Thank you, sir.
Damn it! Doesn't nobody want important information? Does nobody take this seriously?
Sable's the one who's supposed to be able to get an audience, and he's not doing it.
Well, I would like to, but I can't.
Why not?
Because they would immediately go, "Halt, criminal!" and get immediately arrested before I could do anything.
You still get an audience.
Yeah.
Then go to prison.
Like they're gonna let a criminal walk in to see the king.
Just do it.
No, but
explain it to
your
me.
history does tell you that the king does sentence criminals.
I guess, but again, I'm not putting my head on the chopping block. Well, Francisco isn't.
You're gonna be put on it regardless for us to get in, Sable. Unless you have...
Cross grabs Francisco by the back of the neck. I'd like to hand this wanted criminal into the Lord of the...
No. He's kidding.
Too late. It's already done. I high five Gav. Or Cross.
The guards look at him and go, ha ha. So you're with the criminal?
No, but whatever is going to get me inside, because this is real information and you're going to cause a hell of a lot of shit, and possibly the downfall of your entire kingdom because you don't want to let us in. I've had enough of this shit now.
Right.
You gonna roll an intimidate roll?
Okay.
If this works, I'm gonna laugh.
Damn it!
Alright, since it's obvious I'm found out, thanks to Gav, I'm gonna just pull the hood down, take the mask off, and go, and obviously wiggle myself onto the ground. It's like,
Force the issue.
now listen here, I am Francisco de Levante, hero of
As
the...
soon as you say that, the guards grab you and drag you inside and inform the others to follow them.
Look how beautiful it is!
You really need some of your out-of-character actions and... fucking... whatever.
Let's follow.
Oh god.
You guys follow inside. Several other guards surround you, and they take you up directly to the king. And they said, "Your Lordship, we've found, we've recovered a fugitive and his cohorts.
Falsely accused?
Hi!
What should we do with them?" And they hold you at spear point.
It's pointy.
The Lord says, "Ah, you're the man on the, you're the unnamed man on the wanted posters. What is your name?"
Oh,
My
boy.
name is Francisco de Levante, and that poster is a false charge. Because I have not assaulted anyone, as it describes, and if you will ask anyone from the Duchy, or anyone in the know, you will find I am a hero there. So, again, false charges. In fact, I am here, from the Duchy, to bring you a vitally important message.
What do you have to say for yourself?
We're fucked.
How many guards are in the room?
About 12.
We're fucked.
If I could write it down for you, because obviously it is far
I
too
don't have
vital.
time for this.
And I would go between them and say, it's from Emma Call the Chaotic. It's a message personally to you. I will.
His eyes narrow and look at you in disdain. You work for Emrakul?
No, we don't.
It was either
For
die or deliver a message.
Yes, that's what.
So you had the chance to fight Emrakul and you fled.
No.
No, we shot him and he disappeared.
What?
Yes.
It was an
Exactly
illusion
what?
meant to give us a message to send to you.
Ah,
I took a shot at him, but obviously it dispelled it.
and what was your message?
That
He
his
will
message
bring
was simply
order.
that order will be changed to chaos, and chaos will be changed to order. And
Yeah,
it was
well-
a very much malicious intent.
Yes, and he said also we should tell the seer he said hi, whatever that means.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He waves his hands, and the guards stand down, and most of them leave the throne room. Is that all he said about the seer?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, then he knew I was going to go to her. Nobody really knows about the seer, of course. I'll take you with me to see her, and you'll deliver the message directly to her. And then, once we figure out what you need to do, you'll do it, and then I'll clear your name.
Oh my lord.
Also, stay away from Rewood.
Rewood is a vitally important logging town to our city.
It's full of gay lumberjacks.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess.
Okay, when you put it that way. it
You
makes
deal
sense.
with that much wood, it becomes a habit.
Oh, that was funny. I like
But
that.
done.
With that, he yells, "Guards!" And several guards come. Escort these four to the dungeons.
What?
I'll come get you when the time is right. Don't you worry.
Okay.
And the guards escort you to two cells. You're both sharing cells. Shazmar and Francisco in one cell.
Fuck.
Gav and
Oh, that's nice for you, Tingle, because I've got to get changed back into my regular clothes.
Do we get to keep our weapons?
yes, they kept your weapon. You kept everything. They didn't take anything from you.
I close my eyes and curl up in the ball in the
Okay,
corner.
obviously, I changed back into my regular garb and such.
I would say as soon as do they lock the door?
No, they didn't lock the cages either.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just... Okay, so while he changes, I'm out of that cell. Fuck. Trauma.
After only about an hour or two, the king and an advisor come down with a torch to light the hole. And they said, so... the king says, well, Lord Amwich, I should say, you had that message for me. And he said to say hi to the seer. Well, we're all going to go say hi to the seer. I think your robotic friend should lead the way, though. It is a little dangerous.
Is he actually up for it, Jason? With how his robo-arthritis is acting?
The robot really can't tell. I mean, he's never really experienced this before, so he doesn't know.
Alright.
I'll be fine.
I'll be right behind him then.
I will be last again.
See, you're not going to be last. The king's going to be last.
Shouldn't the king be like in the middle, safe? Okay.
He's not going.
Operation
He's going to
Meat
follow you guys from behind.
Oh, that means there's something going on.
I've been here several times before in the past when we've gone to war, but only 3 or 4. I don't trust this witch. She lives down here, you know, down here under the dungeons, in a cave we uncovered once. Very, very strange cave covered by water.
Water?
Everywhere outside the cave, inside the cave, not a drop of water. Not even a bit of mold or mildew.
Oh.
She lives in the back of the cave, and she sits there her whole life. I've never observed her do anything else but just sit there in front of that crystal ball.
Are there any traps on the way there that you've ever encountered?
No, I've never encountered traps there, but I don't trust her either.
Alright.
And he says, "All right, metal man, lead onward." And he just points forward down the hall. And there's as you guys walk down the dungeon hall, you notice that there is a staircase down to your left in one of the cells. And he says to you, "This is the staircase down, leads to that cave. We were gonna build a second level of dungeons, but we found her instead. I'd be careful though. It is quite a precipitous drop if you tend to slip.
Well, one of us is definitely going to slip.
Well, I'm not actually going to make you roll. It's just,
Oh, thank God.
I'm being really careful.
Yeah, you'll be. It's fine. Don't worry. You guys start walking down the stairs, and you start walking down just a little bit of ways when the stairs stop, and it becomes sort of like a natural ramp, a natural rocky ramp that continues to spiral downwards as if this was specifically built. The king says, "It seems like when we found this cave, this strange ramp was almost specifically built for us to find it as we were building the stairs down here, as if she was reaching out to talk to us. It's a very strange woman indeed."
Can we see where the bottom of the ramp leads to?
No, it's pretty goddamn dark.
Let's just go.
As a bard, would I have heard any sort of legends about a seer or some kind of...
If you're asking this now, after we've been trying to figure out who it was, Sable, damn you.
History check, please.
19.
Nope, you never heard of her.
Alright then, fair enough. I'm going to eat my pizza.
Nom 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 nom. You guys walk further and further down into the dungeon, into the pit or the cave, and my microphone decided to fall over. You walk further and further down, until finally the spiraling ramp of a staircase levels off and opens up into this smallish cave. It's not gigantic, but it's large enough for all of you to fit in comfortably. At the back of the cave seems to be not a frail, but certainly an old blind woman. Her eyes are very clearly blind. She smiles at you, and as she kneels down in front of what appears to be a stone altar with a crystal-like ball in front of her. Her smile is scary, to say the least. She has several missing teeth, and the teeth she does have are obviously rotten and soon not very long for this world.
Hi.
She smiles and says, "My liege, it has been quite a long time. What brings you down here?" And the Lord of Amwich pushes Lenara forward and says, "Go on."
Okay. Emma Cordia Chaotic says hi. We should tell you.
She says, I haven't seen him in a very long time. What is he up to these days?"
Scaring poor adventurers. And making them deliver messages. That's all we know about him. Also setting fire to stuff.
And opening giant gates of death.
"And so I guess the reason you're down here, Lord Amwich, is because you wish to see another vision."
Can somebody please tell me? I mean, you apparently know what this is going on. Can you please tell me? Like, please. Would be very helpful. I was but a simple wolf from the city, and I have no idea what I got into.
Use your boogie down, guys.
I will hold diplomacy. 14. I will not get answers.
Not for the king.
She smiles at you and says, "You're quite the curious one, aren't you? Perhaps you'd like to sit down and I could read your future."
Me first. Me first.
I don't know.
No, you don't want to know?
Oh.
What about your friends? I could read theirs.
Yes.
It's up to them.
I am fine, thank you. I prefer to keep it a surprise.
The other friend there, the one made of water, she seems enthusiastic.
Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, you kneel in front of the crystal ball, and she looks at you.
Beat your head in.
She murders me.
Murders you. She lifts up the crystal and murders you. No. She touches the crystal with both her hands, and she smiles and says, "Ooh, I think one day you're going to die.
I figured that as much.
Or maybe you'll be immortal.
Ooh. What else?
Some prediction.
Maybe one day you'll
maybe
be
you'll
rich.
die, maybe you'll be immortal.
Maybe one day you'll be rich. Or maybe one day you'll be poor.
This seems Not gonna lie, this seems pretty vague, miss.
Vague?
Yeah.
Did you want a prediction or did you want the truth?
Yeah, go with the truth. Why not?
You want the truth?
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, let's go about the truth.
The truth is, son, your soul's gonna burn in a lake of fire.
Huh. I am going to hell. Oh, well.
How about your friend there, your metal friend?
Oh, he doesn't have a soul. He's made of metal.
Oh, doesn't he?
Does he?
Oh, he has a soul. Tell me, metal friend, have you been feeling pain lately?
Somewhat.
Somewhat, eh? And I bet that pain started when you broke your weapon.
No, it
Do you
didn't.
know of this?
Sly.
Because you don't exist, metal man.
No soul.
No, metal man, you don't exist. You were created, and I can tell you who created you.
I am
The man named
Warforged. I
Gav-
know I was
named
created.
Gav.
You know this thing was created. Oh, okay then.
There's a great god in the sky named Gav.
we seem to be doing this to every single powered person in the world. What, you want to deliver my message? Oh, okay.
But I know who created you and why.
That would be interesting.
See,
Might be able to fix your weapon.
metal man, you're a prison. And that soul of yours is a prisoner.
Ooh.
And that prisoner is trying to break out. And you're gonna die. At which point she disappears.
Wow, that was informative.
Okay.
So everybody's
I
gonna
turn to the
die.
king and say, sorry?
The king is not there. You guys did not notice him leave, but he has left.
I think he saw this
That was
coming.
pointless. I'm glad I didn't get mine then.
Wow. Did you see a fire? Yeah. I can do better.
Gav, you fall over.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Boom. That's like, yeah, you fall over. Oh, okay.
I don't like this seer. She's just trying to place the blame on me. Totally wasn't my fault.
Just give me a second.
Well, sorry, Cross. We did our part. Let's get you fixed and then get out of here.
Which way
Hello?
is out?
Hang on. Working something.
Yeah, he's doing something.
Just give me a minute. I'm okay.
Wait, can robots move? Oh, I'm just making noise. Blah.
Blast that fucking witch!
What?
Ah! Get this fucking armor off me!
What?
Ah, you deaf? Get the fucking armor off!
Alright, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take off the armor.
Ah,
Is there another metal man inside? After
No,
we
it's
take off
Gil.
the armor.
it looks like I'm fucking metal. Ah! And standing before you is a Dragonborn.
Damn it! I was hoping to pirate.
So I was right. It was Guillemon.
Oh, you weren't kidding when you got all your stuff from Digimon, were you?
Well, there's a reason all the fucking iconography on that armor was dragonic. It was a prison for a dragon.
Dragon?
Dragon.
Born, close enough.
Drag off. Drag on.
Dragon?
I've been stuck in that suit for a fucking century.
Sorry to hear that,
That's
Mr.
What's your
What's your
name?
name?
Core.
Cole?
God, blimey!
Are you
His
pirate?
last name is Blimey, Gav.
You want a fucking slap?
Sorry.
No, he's that witch, and I could see it all. I can from inside. I've been a magic ball of energy for the last 100 years, and I could see everything. I could see that. I could see that witch. I could see what she was doing. Oh, I'm gonna slap her when I see her. I knew her back in the day. She was nothing but a fucking street trickster.
The Sia one.
Yeah.
See her my ass.
Well, we don't see her anymore. Shut
She's
up.
literally staring daggers at you.
I think it was a pretty good joke.
I would take a look at him, this Grog guy, and see if he's okay.
He's pretty groggy, pretty, out of it at the moment.
I like him already.
Are you a pirate?
What?
I
Of all the things to ask.
Sounds like a pirate.
From inside there, I've killed you a dozen times over. You know that.
Everybody does it.
Right. Basically, for those who haven't figured out yet, this is a character swap.
Yes. Kind of needed it.
But
We've got a few too many defenders.
Yeah. So are you?
Oh, okay.
Are you
Okay,
going?
I get you.
Are you going Dragonborn Sorcerer? Or?
Dragon Ball Sorcerer.
Alright.
I've brought Call back.
Right, you will literally throw your spell. Fantastic.
Yes, basically.
Is this actually the guy that you played in Prewick, or?
More or less, yeah.
Alright.
Well, not pre-week, no.
This
He was in
fall
Avon.
too.
Oh, okay, alright, well. The last D&D session that you did
Yeah.
with him. Alright.
Look, don't worry about your Warforged friend. I was basically a big battery for the guy. If you can put them together and find something to power him, I'm sure it'll work again, but for now, fuck that. I'm free and I'm staying free.
Well, I mean, we don't really mind, but I mean, like, we need something to block doors.
All I'm saying,
Quite
look,
insensitive of you.
all I'm saying is, the guy, he's not a bad guy. He didn't know he was in prison. And I feel a bit bad leaving him to rust on the floor, so gather his bits. I know a blacksmith that might look after him for us.
Okay.
Right, so just like out of character here real quick.
Yeah.
Even if we do bring him back, are you going to be playing as two characters then?
No, it's basically if at some point this party starts to go weird and we need to bring a defender back, he's an option.
Okay, alright.
Tag
Okay.
out. Well, you're still the pack mule, Gav, because none of us had the strength to carry something like that.
Well, I know, I've still got like the highest strength in the party.
Are you
Despite
sure?
being a fucking sword.
What's your strength?
So you noticed anything going on outside, or everything?
No, he didn't notice anything going on outside.
No, it means like from within cross.
Oh.
More
He
or less,
basically has more or less all the memories, yeah.
there are times that are hazy, but for the most part,
So yeah, what is your strength real quick there?
I'm just looking it up.
But yeah, the thing with sorcerers is that strength is one of their main stats.
Yeah, I
For
know.
Dragon Bonds. I've got a strength of 18.
Okay, so yeah, you're still the strongest one then. Alright, so I'm gonna look to Core and then ask him, so you saw everything, right? That we've been doing for this past while?
There are times whenever you've been around any sort of magical dampening, then no, but most of it, yes.
So whenever there was something magical, you don't remember it?
No, for fuck's sake, are you thick as shit or what?
He means something
There was
that hinders
something
magic.
dampening magic, as in magic don't fucking work.
Alright, jeez, you don't need to be a dick about it, God.
Just saying, Gav, I love this character already.
I will say I am going to play him as a complete dick. You are not going to like him.
He's
Alright.
Scottish, so I fully expect.
So, did you take anything of note of that weird cultist place we were at?
That's the,
With the guy that was... No. The cult place. The town that we were just at.
town.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, unless the big guy crossed there, unless he knew, I didn't. I mean, I saw what he saw, but he didn't really look at anything.
Alright.
I know. I didn't. I didn't have a chance to study it. He doesn't use Arcana. Imagine. You're watching like a screen. You can see what's going on, but you can't experience it.
Screens are.
What? Yeah, what's a screen?
A crystal ball.
So,
Like a mage using a ball. You can see the image, but you can't live it. You can't experience it.
you want to find this seer witch girl?
I'm sure she'll pop up at some point.
Because I consider our job done. We delivered the message.
Yeah, you should get the fuck out of here now.
Your job's not done, says the Lord King. The Lord Amwich.
Where were you hiding from?
I'm sorry, I had to take a piss. Your job's not done because your name's not cleared. Or at least your friend's name's not cleared, and since you're all friends, you're all in cahoots, which means all your names aren't cleared. A seer mentioned something about a sea of fire, or a lake of fire. I know of one such lake. It's over the border of the Duchy of Furin. As soon as you cross into it, there's a large crack in the earth, and a lake of fire, as it were, exists in that crack. You're going to investigate it, and you're going to find out just what the hell is over there.
Aren't you just not supposed to die in there?
See, you just said your soul's going to burn there. Doesn't mean he's going to die.
Yeah, okay, if you want to be pedantic about it. What's in it for me? I mean, there must be, like, clear names. What does keep us from running away?
It clears his name, it doesn't do anything to us.
Clears your name, too. Francisco's name gets cleared, your names get cleared.
What's my name?
Wait. Well, that's really your name, Francisco. I thought they were taking a piss.
No,
I'm calling
my
you
friend,
Fancy
it
Pants.
is my name.
Fancy Pants.
Indeed.
Totally honest with you, I don't even think that's his name. But
I'm
Well,
sorry that you would
I make you an offer, dear King, Lord of Amwich.
Make you know if you can't refuse.
I'll make you an offer.
How about you give us 100 gold when we come back? Each.
For what?
But you're doing your job.
Doing your job. The seer is the one who spoke to you. Well, technically your friend here.
But you get something in return. You get information on what's going on below the border. That will be very diplomatic. I mean, it's not much for you, right? 24.
He thinks about this for a minute, and he says,
It will keep us motivated.
I can do this much for you. I can give you, all of you, a total of 100 gold right now. You can use that to buy supplies and equipment that you'll need to get down there.
I'm listening. Travel papers?
He'll get travel papers. That way he can cross through the border freely.
Right.
He'll get your travel papers. But if you don't come back in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to have my guard hunt you down.
My lord, if we are delayed in some way and we send a messenger ahead, would that be suitable as well? To say that we are on our way, but delayed.
And I'll give you an official stamp to send that message with.
Alright then, I just like to prepare for the worst, so to speak.
Okay,
Fair
you have a deal. Sir, you have a deal.
And you've got a dungeon you can sleep in. Well, that's all I'm giving you. Or you can
Ah,
go use your money at an inn.
To the end!
I like to think he actually said that.
I think before you guys do your prep and you head on out to do whatever the hell it is you need to do, I think here's a good time to actually cut it off.
Yeah.
Since I've only got like another half hour anyway.
Yeah, right.
No battles today, but it was quite fun.
Yeah, you were almost got into a battle.
Yeah.
And then you closed the cellar door.
Fuck that, we're out of here.
I am smart.
For
Were we actually gonna have to fight him possessed or something?
No, that heart was going to grow into a physical form of the deity.
Oh, so if I had my gut instincts to stab the heart, we would have gotten to a fight.
Yes.
Should have went with my gut instincts.
See, legging it.
I did the smart thing and not touched it.
At least this went better than fighting the fucking rats. Let's look at it on the plus side.
Well, I think you guys ought to really consider. What you did to that poor man down there. Just sort of.
I'm putting that squarely on.
I'm pretty sure if he died to the reincarnation of his deity, he wouldn't have minded.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, technically there are other people in this town, and somebody's gonna take the in.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to find the body.
They're probably all in cahoots with it anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Gav, go on the Amwich map.
The Amwich map?
Did you see that the new picture, Jason?
See what?
The new picture Genki did.
No, I didn't see that.
Look it on Skype.
It's the black one.
It's perfect.
What? Oh, you mean the city map? Oh, hang on.
No.
Not the city map, the world map.
Oh, I'm on the world map.
Oh,
look-
Sable. Blackface Sable.
Blackface
I
Sable.
can see a Dragonborn token.
You know what I was actually getting worried about, Jason, with the whole blackface thing? Is that someone's going to slip up and call him Francisco, and he was going to get arrested for tax evasion charges?
Because we have the other Francisco in Mavic.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was leading up to.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were leading up to as well.
That's
as soon
why I
as you
watched
said blackface. As soon as you said blackface, I was like, well, fuck, here we go.
Yeah, there you go, Gav. Pog. Picture Pog.
Pog, picture pog.
Yes.
Still don't see it.
It's right there. It should be right next to Cross.
It's just a normal Dragonborn picture.
Yes.
Okay. I was expecting something stupidly funny.
It's a good picture.
Thank you for the good picture. You've done well. Francisco.
Also, I have an undead horse and a size now.
Well, we make sure it's still there, though.
No, Dumpy did not become
Better
manifested.
be.
Because
You guys have undead horses that you chose to ride near town, which was amazing.
yeah.
Was not
Well, we
expecting that
abandoned them
choice.
at a safe distance, and then we're gonna go back to them.
Yeah, hopefully they're still there. I want to buy some paint first so I can actually paint them blue and call them Bluey.
And yeah, core is spelled with a K, not a C, so it's not fucking core blimey.
I'm sorry, that's what I first thought of.
What is Core's last name? Because I didn't watch that D&D session.
Well, going from back from that, it's core Cragbane.
All right, and
With the K.
And is it somebody with a religion and a deity?
I believe it was back then, but it's not now.
There you go.
Actually, considering you're more magic-based, I may have to force a
Yeah, it
deity
probably
on
is.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sort it out.
The avatar of Trogdor, whatever his name was, actually become manifested.
Yeah, as I was saying, no, he wasn't manifested. We locked him. He possibly manifested, but we locked him into the basement of the tavern.
Yeah.
He's a jailer. He would be happy.
Definitely be happy.
I love the fact that Tinglenator assumes so much in my campaigns.
I'm gonna assume everything now. I don't care.
Never assume, Tingle, it makes an ass out of you and me, but mostly you.
Excuse me? I made sure that you weren't blackface anymore. I made sure that we didn't have to... I made sure that we didn't have to fight a fucking deity.
Yet.
Yet.
Well, that blackface thing, I'm pretty sure he worded it so that it was washed off, but
No, he worded it as you washed your face. He didn't word it as you washed off all the shit off your face.
Whatever. Past is past.
Yeah, Sable actually dressed up for Halloween in this D&D game.
Yeah, I got it in. And my rolls are powered by all hell.
Ooh, unholy icon. I like that one. There's two asses in assassin, but you don't see people mocking them. That's a
No,
good
the
one.
joke is-
I'm gonna use that from now on when somebody says assume. Makes an ass of you and me.
Oh, really? Because it's more of a case that the whole word spells ass you me.
Well, so does assassin spells ass and in. So there you go. Case point. I win.
No. Anyway.
Yep. Right. Conversations.
Yeah. So good session, and I believe there is a show to prepare for, so I will make myself scarce.
You say,
Bye bye. Nice world.